Alrighty. Sorry for the problems. We're on a different stream, so if you could share this one out, I'd appreciate it. We had some technical issues getting this started here. Let's see, that's angle. Kev, stand by this rod all the way on the end. I got to make sure the camera's set right. Just stand by it, please. All right, I'm trying to get the sun out of the picture. All right, we're good. Did you see a bunch of fish or something?
I'm having a lot of hits, and they're bass, because they're the same hits that we were having when we hooked up on the big bass.
Okay. Welcome in. Thanks, Dewey. Bud Files. Will, welcome in, guys. Had a heck of a time getting live. I had to kill the stream. I guess I can put the thumbnail back on it later, but hey, Daniel Barry, we got a few rides in. Let me get some more in. Can you help me with mine? Here we go. I'm going to get the new rod out here. You guys are getting a sneak preview of our next video. Ken, a $25 rod, haul in a flathead catfish. $25 combo.
Too good to be true.
Who's in chat? Mission discovers behind the camera. Raptor Will, Stewart, Skeeter's in here. Just looking through real quick. Sweet, we got some good people in here. Hapless is in here as well, just looking through briefly. All right. Well, so from my end, I'm sure Bob said some of the stuff about our plan for this evening. From my end, we're doing a little bit of an experiment. I'm not going to make a video on it. I know I often do when we do experiments as they're going live, but I have always wondered how the Anyfin crew with the same rig, the same bait, the same spots ends up catching more catfish than me every time and getting more takedowns. And the only thing we can find that's different between their rigs and my rigs is that they use larger circle hooks than I do by a couple sizes. So tonight I'm using their circle hooks, and we're going to see if it increases the number of takedowns I actually get. We think it might have something to do with like they inhale it too far because the hook's too small and then they get spooked or something like that. So we're gonna see about that.
We're gonna test it out.
Yeah.
Reports at it till we figure it out, or it just changes on its own.
I have my big white rod. I have one of my circle hooks there. So in theory, if our theory is correct, the two black rods on the end that are mine should get a lot more takedowns than my white rod. If the white rod ends up lighting it up tonight, then we still have no idea, and they just have special mojo that I don't have for catfishing. So.
All right, we're settled in, guys. Settled in.
You don't have an extra rod holder today?
You can use one if you need another.
Are you sure?
Yep. Take the bulk out and use that one for now. I'm gonna set that one up at sunset.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I want to see if I can get one on that white rod, and then I'm gonna put that rod away.
All right. Where should I put both?
You can put it over on that tree stump, lean it against the hatchet, I guess. Yeah, thank you.
Just want to make sure I'm not stealing.
Yeah, no, you're good. Joshua, welcome in.
I forgot to put a weight on this rig.
You have them? You know where they...
Oh yeah.
You got them.
I just forgot.
Boxcar Jerry, Joshua Perham. Facebook, I'm missing it. If you're asking me, it's going to be anything on Facebook. I'm Robert May. I have lots of issues with Facebook, though. I don't know why. I can't message people, so I hesitate to even give that stuff out because you guys will message me and then I'll not be able to get back to you. Skeeter, what's going on? Hapless Angler Scott, we got a donation. I didn't even go to look down much. And I don't really care. It's the thought that matters. Scott hooked us up with a donation on PayPal. Appreciate that, buddy. I had too many phone issues. I didn't dare go look. Marilyn's in the house. Raptor Will, one of our newest members. Stewie, or OG mod. Oh, here we go. I've rigged most of these, so let's hope the knots hold tonight. Just gonna let it develop. That was a good hit right there. We got the circle hooks, 8/0 circle hooks, so we're gonna wait for the takedown tonight. Sorry if I missed anybody. I'm gonna kind of jump down and get to the latest. Yeah, definitely email me is the best way if you're trying to get a hold of me. I prefer that. You can email me politnariverlodge@gmail.com. It's on my about page as well. That's the mouthful. We're gonna wait till we get the glow light and unload bulk. There we go, there we go. There we go, come on. Kev is here, he's just off camera, fishing just below us. I'm trying to get a fish on that white rod. Boxcar Jerry, where are you? Here's your train. Zoom in on that, Jerry. We'll clip that out. Trying to get a takedown on that little white rod. I want to see if it can handle it. I know it can, but it's been a while since we used that rod. I have to go find the video, but Nolan fished with us last year and he caught a nice one and it got tangled in that line. We thought we threw that rod down for like a split second and it shot in the water. Another catfish picked it up and took off with it. Luckily it's a cheap rod. Cav, watch that rod. What'd you put on that thing?
A small sunfish.
It's getting hammered. It's been doing that for a while.
Might be like a muskie or something.
I don't know, it's doing something. Yeah, we now have more rods than holders. We forgot that we always lend Nolan a couple rod holders here. We got too excited. Let me tell you, it was a heavy load and it was a long walk in. Parking lot was full. Here comes another train, Jerry. Get on it. It is getting chilly. It's getting dark earlier. We set up at the same time. The sun's already gone tonight. Already gone. Thank you all for coming in here. Should be an awesome live. once it gets dark, we'll get the lights up. Hopefully it looks good enough right now. Nice sunset. We're fishing in Philadelphia. Kev is bass fishing. Nolan is trying to get the skunk off immediately with a sunfish over here in the ultralight. And I'm watching rod tips. Whoop, is that you? All right. Got me excited. All right. Yeah, Stuart, I had the same thing that you had where it kept telling me to change the orientation, but it was correct. And the screen, once I would go to pop up, it wouldn't give me an option. And since there was a thumbnail, I went into details and settings, and there was no place for me to change it after the fact. White rod. Here we go, baby. Come on, new rod right away. That sucker's gonna bend over. Come on. The rod right next to the huge one is getting knocked around. Yeah, Stuart said even Nolan's trying to sabotage. It's dancing, come on. Timber, baby, go down. I'm waiting for the bend. That might be a bass.
Fish. Skunks off the board. Skunks off the board for Mr. Mission Discover with the smallest fish you should see on camera today. Look at that. Absolute behemoth of a green sunfish. Bang. Look at that one. Yeah. It's huge. Good call. Joshua Perham, are you talking about the About page for Anyfin's YouTube channel? Because if you click on the logo, it takes you right to it. If not, then I'm not sure I can answer the question. Kev. Yeah, I was going to say, you might be over this line here.
Okay. You got to go way down so you're not doing it. Yeah, you got to go.
All right, Kev, now I'm gonna put on a hook so I can join you.
You go to the About page, and then there's like an extra weird step. Like you got to just look around there. There's something that kind of makes sense. You got to click on. Ooh, rod right on the end that Kev was just snagging is now going. A lot of activity from one of the past donations from Stuart. We got some Mountain Dews to get started. Oh, Rocky 3. I like it. So once I catch a catfish on that white rod, we're gifting that out to somebody that comes up to me in person while fishing and asks about it. Yeah. Yeah, you too. New sub right there. Yeah, I'm telling you, as soon as we catch a catfish, someone like that's going to walk up, ask me a question about fishing, and I'm going to hand them that rod. If I can prove it works, and I know it works because we caught them before we lost the other rod. It's not my go-to rod, but you know, if you're trying to get into fishing, you can't beat 25 bucks. It'll come to a little bit more than that, but Thanks, Skeeter. Yeah, right by the Rocky statue, not far from it. This whole stretch, ooh, big hits right there. This whole stretch is real good. Let me go check on Nolan, make sure he's good. You gotta watch sometimes, you know, people come up, you don't know what their intents are, so. All is good. 9 people, 8 thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Need help getting the algorithm out there for sure tonight, since my first thumbnail did not work out. Couldn't go live on it. I had to back out and start this one up. So I'm sure there's somebody sitting at their table thinking, what happened? Now, technically, those 3 are mine. This one on the end is Kevin's, and those 3 down there are Nolan's. That's the way it works. And Kevin's got a bass rod out. My older son and wife will be here shortly, Kristen and Lyle. Ooh, Kev's rod's gonna go. White rod's going again. Oh my gosh, 3 rods are going. What's going on? Could be bass, you know, could be a bunch of bass out there. We caught a nice smallie last week. We did get a nice 34 pounder and a handful of other nice flatties. So we should have a good night. Got some fresh water in here with some rain lately. Ooh, a little bit chillier. I think it should have them biting. There's snakeheads in here, there's muskie in here, there's a few other type of fish that you could be getting banged around on too. With the live bait, the turtle should leave it alone. We may throw some channel bait on later, but we're going to start in with all in for flatheads again. Eye of the tiger. Eye of the tiger. We'll give it a half an hour and then I'll pull up on each of the rods just to make sure they're not snagged. Lots of small hits, so I don't know what's going on out there. These rods will bend all the way over, so there will be no questions usually when you got a catfish on. Unless you see the line go slack, then you might have to reel down on them, but these are circle hooks, so you don't set the hook. You just let them take the rod down or you reel down into them. Constant pressure, consistent pressure, and that hook should find the corner of the catfish's mouth. That's how it's supposed to work. Now I heard you the first time, Stu. I'm not doing it. I'm going to wait till sunset and I'll put it out. There's too many rods right now. He needs a rod holder. He's getting his rods and his rod holders. He's got a video to shoot too. Once it gets dark, we'll switch up a little bit. Because I want to I'll get bulk in. We can swap holders around so I can get one of those styles. But you can take, there's smaller rods with these, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so once it gets a little darker and I'll throw the black light, we'll switch it up a little bit.
Sounds good. I'll just sprint over here maybe.
Yeah, Skeeter, you can, that's an easy trip, man. Easy trip. Once you get here, it's an easy trip. You can park anywhere along this road, pretty easy parking lots. And then you can hike just a couple miles down, or if you have a bike, easy bike ride right down the trail, and you'll be at the art museum. Hey Tim, what is going on? Welcome in. Hope your day is going good or went good. Weekend is here. You see Skeeter in chat? Skeeter, I'm going to be up with Skeeter in the town of Centralia. We'll be live on Skeeter's channel. Thumbnail's already out. He will be showing us around Centralia, just Lyle and I. Won't be a fishing stream. It'll just be like touring the town. It's a town that's been on fire for a long time. Comes my other family. It's Kristen and Lyle coming in from a different direction. I guess they couldn't find parking. So far the skeeters aren't bad out here. We just have one skeeter in chat. Alright, Lyle's gonna fight the first fish. Lyle's here. He never stays that long, so we try to get him hooked up first, if it's one of our rods. Lyle Skeeter's in chat. The guy that's gonna give us the tour of Centralia. Okay. Let's leave it over there for now. Or put it down by the cooler. The phone's going to shake a little bit. It's got to get the port open. I got a waterproof case and the port's a little bit of a bear to get off here. I think we got it. Okay. Hoping, I don't know if there's a way to like see if it's actually charging. I guess we'll assume it's charging. Ooh, second rod. I don't like these little taps, but I know we'll get the takedowns. We got the landing net ready. We're ready to go. Plenty of rods in. Oh, we're trying, Dan. We're trying. Welcome in. Stewie says hi, Kristen and Lyle. Yeah, this has a super wide lens. Cold already? That's the cheering section, critiquing section over there. "24 minutes, 30 minutes I'm going to just pull up on each rod, make sure it's not snagged and let it settle back down. No, we do not have the bullhead out yet. That's what's going to go out on bulk right when we put the lights up. I gotta put 6 ounces of lead on that sucker, at least. I'm going to condense the rod spread out there, at least on my 3, so that they're well lit up. So I'm going to change things up once it gets dark enough. So that's why I don't have it out yet. I'm hoping the white rod, I want to just catch one cat on that white rod, and then I'm not going to keep risking my luck because that is the lightest rod. But I want to prove it will work. And then I want to have my better rods out there, just in case we hook up with a giant. There we go. Lots of taps again.
Runners. It's like a huge running group.
Apparently. It's probably why there's no park, and I wonder if it's an event.
There's a lot of them. Where'd they come from? Alright, intro for Thursday's video film.
Is there a zombie apocalypse going on? The whole city's fleeing by foot?
Should we know something?
Yeah, the entire city's here.
There's so many people running behind us. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm not going to shove them in a camera, but...
A lot of these look like non-runners, so if non-runners are running.
Yep, Stu is tying up a bunch of flies for me.
Did you see my text message?
Yeah,
Did you get it?
the bag's by the cooler.
Constant hits. They're, I don't know if they're bass
Oh yeah.
or what. No takedowns yet. Want to make sure I have enough, Tim. They are deadly on trout. Stu, I don't know if you heard me on the one live. What I'll do, I'm thinking I'm going to have a ton of them, like extras. There's a local shop by me. I could try to set up a little thing, see if we can sell some. Because they're deadly for trout. And I can show them how to rig them and a couple different ways to fish with them. Counted them on your members live. Are you sure you didn't miscount? How do you know you didn't miscount? I don't know if I can zoom this in more. I know I can just walk through. There's another train. Yeah, let me move it up. That way you guys aren't on camera the whole time. Yeah, that looks good. Make sure that GoPro stays on. I'm trying to get the takedown on that white rod. Little video. Got the mini seat. Nolan and Kevin are still up there bass fishing and micro fishing. Yeah, that is the question, isn't it, Tim? You left me a message in chat. This chat? This chat? That chat? Oh, Nolan's big rod, second biggest rod. I don't know what to call his rods. They're all black. It's the first time I saw one of his rods go into my white rods now. Yo, Glacier, what's going on? Glacier sharks from Alaska, originally Virginia. He's up there fishing.
Part of Alaska.
Cold part. No, he's from actually the warm, messy part. What's the town you're in again, Glacier? I forget what town you're in. My wife's asking. She's real nosy about things like that.
It's a big state.
It's almost as big as Scotland. Probably put 100 Scotlands in there.
This happens every summer. Like it's just a spot. But I definitely follow
Yakutat. I think that's my bike rack. I think my bike rack's the Yakutat.
No, it's not.
Yakima.
So what part of Alaska is that?
Try to speed it up a little bit, Stuart. Speed it up. Up, up. Oh, hit there on the third ride.
He's got camouflage going.
I never fish for blue cats, Skater. Don't have them around us immediately. So just don't get into the range of the blues. I would love to.
Who else in chat? I've seen a lot
We
of
got
people.
Skeeter, Stu, Glacier.
Glacier folks in there.
Yeah. Tim likes to fish.
He wasn't in there when I checked. At least I don't think so.
You're Dam's in. I got mostly everybody.
Nice.
Your middle rod was getting knocked a little bit.
Middle black one?
The middle one, yeah.
I don't know. The middle of all of them.
No, middle of yours. I've already like compartmentalized. Like they're your three, they're my three. That's
Yeah.
Kevin's over here on the
That's
end.
Kevin's.
Up.
Which one?
White
rod?
Yep.
Come on, baby.
I gotta get my camera out so I can get that shot.
It's been going though. It's been.
Going again. Coolidge.
I have to wait till the session's over, cooling, and make sure it's not snagged. I want to do that at the 30-minute mark. Make sure these weren't snagged up. Thought they would be around Harrisburg. Yeah, on the Susquehanna, they might be. They might be. But that's kind of a haul for us, and this is an hour drive. This is a big, and then we go over, we pick up Nolan, so it's a little bit longer than an hour. I don't really want to go too much further than that for catfish. But if I know a good spot, yeah, I'll do it. I've never even really targeted them. I've never targeted them. I kind of know what to do, but I'd have to read up on it a little bit, brush up. Raptor Will. Forgot about Raptor Will. Nolan, we got Raptor Will. He's in.
I think I saw him earlier.
BJ, I just forgot to mention his name. He was in for a while. BJ's Misadventures. Raptor's our newest member.
I did see his
He
member
joined up.
status now.
Yeah.
I did see that. Because he was commenting on the one member only live. And it was him and I in there. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he popped up. How'd you get in here? Closest place around Western PA is in Ohio, but they stocked a ton in the Three Rivers. In Pittsburgh, Three Rivers is the city. Western PA is the Ohio. Oh, nice. Like Point Park area. I hate to say it, it's a little chilly out here already. Went from hundreds to 50. Ridiculous. You're right at the point. Oh man. I used to bike there all the time. Once a year I would ride out there. I'd either ride to there or from there. There was a race every April from right behind us, the Liberty Bell to Point Park. 400 miles. That's like a 5-hour drive. but it's doable because I got contacts I could stay with out there. Love that area. Yeah, if any of the mods want to drop some links, they don't have to, but yeah, they can always drop links. People that are in here, yeah, they want to. They don't have to. Try to keep it chill. We appreciate you all coming in here. There, thanks, Stuart. Glad you're not asleep yet, Stuart. Here's another train. Oh yeah, we had Boxcar Jerry in here. He might have fallen asleep too. Boxcar was in earlier. He might be sleeping. Nolan's got a little tiny rod down there that's going. He's got something on the... Can you guys watch these rods?
Yep, on it.
He's got something. Yeah, Cav, you better get the net.
Yeah.
This is a fat cat on a little rod.
This is problematic, people.
This is a face of somebody who just done messed up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, something big.
All right, come here. I've done, well, this feels like that ray. It was like, I can't stop it on this.
Yeah.
This is a similar situation, except there's snags. In the ocean, there ain't much snaggage right off the beach. It's coming towards me now.
It's a big fish.
I don't know how big
It's a
it is.
small
I can't tell
rod.
on this rod.
Can't tell, Kev.
This is a medium light so for everyone in chat.
What is that,
Medium light.
12 pound or what do you?
10 pound.
10 pound test. We've brought some pretty big ones in on 12, but a big rod to like suck it up, you know?
Yeah, this is not.
It's
a big
not,
rod.
yeah, it's a small rod and light line.
I have no idea how big it is. Cause
Any head shakes? You think it's a channel?
I have no idea.
I think it's a channel. Boats and a catfish. That's all I know.
What were you had on for bait?
Shiner.
Shiner. Could be anything.
It's
You know?
like if one of the rods go run to it, I'm like, your rod's almost over.
I was talking to him as I said that.
I'm like, you might want to look at your rod.
This is bigger than I should be catching on this rod.
What do you think you were gonna get?
I thought I was trying to get a bass. Yeah.
It could be.
We're going for catfish.
I mean, it
We're
could be a
catching
bass. But it's
Exactly, Raptor Will. That's what I was thinking of. It's exactly at this moment that he knew he messed up. We have perfectly good rods with 50-pound mono over there.
yeah. This is 10 pounds.
Catching on the littlest rod here.
Yeah, this is the littlest rod here.
Sometimes they're picky like that. You got an educated cat.
If this is like big, I'm gonna be like,
That might be a snake that just said.
no idea.
He might not even know he's hooked yet.
Oh well, he ran. Like,
Did he?
ran like
He ran
crazy
hard.
for the first.
You're
20
lucky you
seconds.
didn't lose that rod.
You
Oh,
put your
yeah, no, it's
GoPro
on
right
the
up to
video.
it. That was like a solid 10 seconds.
I have everything on footage the time I picked up the rod. So
Let me
it's me
get
running
this
to it.
fixed here just in case I got to do the net job. Lucy Warren, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. You don't think it's a turtle, do you?
Way too quick.
Cav, you want me to net?
I got it.
Kinda big.
Oh, it's a big cat.
Big cat.
Big cat.
It's bigger than should be on the
Oh boy, look.
That's a big channel cat.
The channel?
Channel, I think so. Pretty sure. I saw the fin.
I think it is channel. You're right. Oh, here we go again.
That makes sense on the shiner.
Of course.
Oh no, it is a flathead.
It's
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a flat. Nice flatty. Real nice. You want me to net, Cav? Get ready.
I got it.
Good job. On the little rod. Come here, buddy. Come here. I can't do much.
Yep, you're gonna have.
I literally can't do much. So.
There you go. Lift, lift, lift. Good job, Cav.
On
Yeah.
That was not supposed to happen.
Sounds not supposed to happen at all.
Well, I need to get a picture of it with it.
You want the hook in?
Yeah, it's just I need a picture of him with the rod.
Okay. Let me get the light.
How much would you guess that weighs? He's probably, what do you think? Maybe 8, 9 pounds? Yeah, 8, 9, 10, something like that. Which this rod was we have all the big rods over there. This is the littlest rod we have, and we were just messing around, and I couldn't catch this. I'm like,
He was
really?
trying to catch like a bass on
Yeah,
it.
that's a good one. Yeah. Right, wait, I gotta do that thing people do.
That thing. There we go. Wild Japan's in. All right, we got enough, I think. That looks good. I can get a shot off of that.
Unhook. He was not hooked, like, at all.
Right in the fat.
Yep. All right.
Put it
Okay.
back in.
Yep.
This all film.
Don't drop it.
All right, that'll be up and short.
Just flip him out. He'll find his way.
Trying to. Tail first.
Lift. There he goes. Freshwater shark.
There you go.
All right, let's get back in position. We're starting the boat. Bring that net back down here, Kev.
That's impressive. I almost lost that because
Oh, this one.
It's gonna be Nolan's night.
He hits again. Just reel down.
I was watching, it was like, ding.
Ooh,
Got him on?
God.
Was that all slack?
Yeah, this is big.
It's real big. Bigger than that.
Okay.
Yeah, possibly.
Double net job.
You want me to net, Kev?
I got it. Now, see that huge run? It was running at
We're walking. We're walking. Let me get the light set up. Yeah, that don't look like a cat. The way, that's the.
It is cat.
Oh.
It's big.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Bigger than the last one. Oh my gosh.
Lift.
not
Yeah.
in the net.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
I was talking to Nolan. That's a good one. That's upper 20s.
Double net.
There you go. Lift up a little bit. There you go. Just lift up. Up.
Got him?
Help me up. Okay, I'm just going to add strength.
Yeah, man.
There we go. There's another one.
All right, let's go, baby.
That got out.
So maybe maybe whoever's not doing the live is the one that catches the fish.
Maybe.
New pattern.
Well, ow,
What's
hooked in
that?
his tongue. Kev, I got pliers on my bag, or I might need some. He's hooked in his tongue and he won't let me get in there.
Okay,
I'll hold him up in the meantime. Whoa! See him? He's like hooked in the tongue, and I can't get under there. At least from my end. Maybe you got the better angle on it.
I got the pliers. Want me to get it? Ooh.
I might want to weigh him. Kevin, one of the, you know what, if I say hip pocket, do you know what I mean?
I should.
in one of the hip pockets on my bag.
There he is, guys.
I've got a pair of pliers.
Another good flatty right there.
He's farting on me.
Nolan is slaying him tonight.
There you go. He's pretty hefty. We're gonna try and get a weight on him.
This is it, right?
Yeah.
Sure looks like it.
I believe this is my second biggest flatty. Or second or third. I caught a 20. So, is that it? 0 out. Come on. You can do it. Alright, 0'd.
I got the fam watching the other rods. What do you guys think? Let's hear it. What do you guys think as far as the weight? Don't tell us yet. Just get a look at it and we'll see if anyone guesses it.
Alright, I got it.
Alright.
Well, they're gonna guess and then I'll tell them.
Yeah.
Alright, one last look at him.
Wild Japan says 19.5. Stewie says 28.
There you go. One last look. Alright.
Raptor says heavy.
Might need
Heavy.
help lifting it.
That's a good one.
Raptor's definitely right. Dam says 19. Skeeter's got 17.
Want to film this?
Yeah, you can let him go. I'll get to him if I can get to him. Can't see him. Oh, you're behind the bush. Just, yeah, you can lift right now. You should swim out.
Beautiful. Let's get another.
Catfish?
Yep. That's the second.
Okay. Get you guys back down into the setup. We got to get one for Lyle. I'm going to recast mine. Get a fish for Lyle. They're having hits?
Oh yeah, now go.
Okay. I need that chair, Kristen. We need to get the lights set up. Nolan, I got your pliers, bud.
Oh, thanks, man. All right, chat. Who's ready to know what it actually was? Anybody?
I got a lot of guesses here, so I can
Alright.
zoom up.
It
Dwight's
was
in.
17 pounds, 14 ounces. So the closest person gets a high five. I don't know.
Skeeter's got it.
Seven.
Skeeter's got 17. Unless I missed something, I think Skeeter's got
Unless
it.
someone said like 18, because it's closer to 18 than 17. But
Yeah. He wasn't real fat. He was long. Okay. Just working on the lighting here. Wendy, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to you. Yeah, Price is right. Can't go over. You guys had some good guesses. We're trying to beat 34 was our big one last week. So we're trying to beat that.
that was our biggest flathead ever.
That one was.
Because I caught a 20, 20.6, a 29.25, and then that one. I always refer to the 29 as a 30. like at that point.
Yeah, we just got to keep it rolling now, Dan. Thank you. I'm going to check these, make sure they're not snagged.
And then I
get a weight on this one. Let's guess. How big? We're gonna let him go.
Where's the Mountain Dews? Oh, wait. Is there one right here? Is that one?
No, we got one last year.
There you go. This is for you, apparently. All right, mission discovered behind the chat box. Stickleback, that is a real type of fish. Good job, Stuart. Stuart, I did show Bob your message, so it has reached the... What is Kev doing down there? Stepping on a Mountain Dew can.
I read it when you put it in chat too, Stuart.
Yeah, I checked my phone, Stuart. I gave it to him, so. I got a little bit of a flathead finger right now, so. Petrified snake. Yep. That rod right on the left bounced too. This one, that one.
You can bounce all
Read
day
it
long.
out to chat. I left my phone over there. I'd have to go get it. Got something?
Yeah, I just moved the lead.
All right.
That first one was.
Johnny Small Pepper. Are you new? I'm not sure. Do you know?
Johnny's been here before.
I'm not sure I've ever seen him.
Yeah, he's an awesome dude. Look at me, Johnny.
Awesome.
Script.
I guess it's not my job to be familiar with everybody in someone else's chat, but I am familiar with most people in here. I guess I'll get to know you after the end of the night, Johnny. Did that new rod break yet? No, he's working on it though. He's yamming on that
I'm
thing.
telling you, I would have a lot of weight on it. and it'd be great.
I mean, Shakespeare, regardless of what you think about their quality, they make durable stuff at the very least. Like they're known for their GX2s and their Ugly Stick Elites. Yeah, those are very durable rods. So. Oh, that one's already doing something. Been in here 10 times. That's crazy. It's crazy that I've never seen you because I'm in here and I'd say like half the stuff you do. So
Yeah. Well, that's Nolan talking.
Yeah.
It's not. They know it's not me, right?
yeah, I hope so. Yeah, no, this is Nolan, Mission Discover, the guest of the day, not one of the Anyfin crew. So
Yeah, Johnny always. He comes in.
yeah, I'm not very important. Don't worry about me.
That's not true.
I'm just here to catch fish on little rods and have fun. Like,
That dude's everywhere. That dude's everywhere. I see him everywhere I go. It's just weird that he must be on like a different algorithm or something.
I have no idea. You know,
Let's drop Nolan's link and Johnny's if we can, and let's get those two connected.
I'll go look at them.
Oh, come on, White Rod. Let's make a video. That's why we check them. So one was stripped and one was getting hit, but we wouldn't get a takedown. It's because it was tangled around a log or a branch or something. I pulled that big branch off that tree. So, gotta check them. Been in here 10 times. Nolan's busy. He comes in and then he's usually doing homework in the background. I'm almost 50 and he, I think, just turned 16. So big age gap between us, but we do the same type of channels. He is Mission Discover. Puts out some great content. We fish together on Tuesday nights usually. Yeah, sky looks great right now. Thank you. It looks awesome. Soon it's going to go black though, and then we'll be trying to see things. It's funny, for a while we were catching them all down on this side, and now like the last two times it seems like it's starting to shift to the upper a little bit.
I put a message in chat so people know I actually exist.
Nice. All right. Stewie dropped you too. Yep. Mission put in. Here I am. That
is me. Hello, I'm here.
Shine the light.
This is what I look like.
I am human.
Yeah. Oh.
Kevin's down there sabotaging Nolan for a change. I'm going to move this rod all the way on the end. Will you bring in one of those rods?
Yeah.
Let me switch it out and get one of those. Get that rod over. Oh. See that? I can't see those rods.
This middle one is doing something.
The big one. Oh, your middle one.
No, my black one right there. The one I'm shining it on. That one.
We'll just have to wait till it goes down, and then we'll be able to see it.
It bumped twice, but
We can hardly see that one. You can see your white rod really good.
I'm just watching the tip in the sky because you can see it against the sky right now.
Yep. Dan picked you up, Nolan.
Who's that?
Dan, D-A-N,
I got you.
not D-A-M-N.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I thought you said like at all. Like for all I know, you could have said any one syllable word. I just heard a blurt of sound.
Damn, that's nice. Thank you, Dan. Oh, there's a bat. That might be a bat hit. Big rod.
Oh.
That might have been a bat hit.
Oh no, it's still bumping. Or at least slightly. See, and that's the rod I've caught a bat on before, actually.
That's the bat rod?
Yeah, so I mean, if it did run into it, I'm not surprised. That's my lucky
It is nice.
rod for
It's up
catching
nice and
fish.
high.
Yeah.
Stuart, would you agree, if you're trying to catch avian critters, the higher rod better?
He has lots of experience. He has a bigger PB than I do, because bats are only about 6 inches long in their wingspan, but seagulls are pretty good.
Yeah.
You know? Stuart's got me outclassed on that one.
Well, you do micro, so
That is
that's really the micro of the avian
That's the
world.
micro species, yeah.
And some ducks. I'll give them a whirl.
Now, I do know a guy who caught a pelican.
Man,
So
that's
he's got
brutal.
us both outclassed.
One time Lyle showed up to fish with us. First cast, he hooks a duck. I mean, first cast. And he's just like, oh, I'm done going home.
See, now what we need to outclass even the guy who caught the pelican is we need someone fishing up in Alaska to have as they're like pulling in a fish on the fly rod, have an eagle steal it.
Yes.
So then they call it an eagle. Now, I'm not sure how we would get better than an eagle, though.
Yeah. Eagle might be crossing the line. I don't know.
Endangered species, all this
Not
stuff.
too many people crying about a seagull.
Yeah. I mean, it's all incidental anyway. Nobody wants to catch a bat.
Yeah.
You know where the weights are still in this bag? I asked.
The weirdest thing about catching that bat was when I hooked it. Well, I didn't hook it. It was like tangled in the line. I casted it, and then my bait landed like way off to the left of where I casted, and then something else hit the water right in front of me. And I'm like, what just happened? And I started reeling it in, and I heard like this squeaking, and I was like, that's not my reel. I was like listening to my reel. I'm like, that's not my reel. And I get closer, and I'm like, what's that thing tangled in my line? And it all clicked. I'm like, oh crap, it's a bat. So, like, oh, the squeaking, it landing in a weird spot, it was a bat.
I'm not going to say any names, but the person I saw catch a seagull, I mean, that joker came in from the air. It didn't even come in from up, like it came out of the sky. It just comes into view, and I'm like, oh my God, there's a seagull.
Mine was in the sky until I think my theory of what happened is as I casted it into the water, it was like echolocating my line and thought it was a bug and ran right into it. So I brought it down into the water with my weight and then reeled it up. He was in rough shape, but he eventually flew away.
You think I can swap one of these holders for?
Absolutely. Tell me what you want to do.
One, you probably could just pull that big rod.
Well, the best one to stick in one of those short holders is the little rod. The best one to go in these short holders is the little rod because it has less leverage. So, but it's torqued. I would really put it in the well if you want to steal that rod holder on the end and want to swap the little rod into here. Is that what you're doing?
She talked about? Yeah.
Bringing in the big guns, guys. Just give me a minute to get situated. guys. Let me get the other rods out of the way so we trip on them. How's that looking? White rod's crossed a little bit, but that'll work. It's a short rod. Oh yeah. The green rod is the one we want to go down. Hopefully not from this boat though. It's close, but I think we're fine. See if we get a boat bite. Yes, we need a seagull emoji. That is a fantastic idea. I'm gonna get right on that, Scott. As soon as I wake up in the morning, that's what I'm doing. Seagull. Bullhead's not on yet. The bullhead's not on yet. I need, I want Kevin's assistance. This bullhead that we're gonna throw is monsters. The more I look at this bullhead, I think it's a little ridiculous to throw it out. But Kev's still trying to get a bass over there. Once he calls it quits and is focusing on cats, we'll hook that thing up and throw it. It's gonna be hard to cast. White rod's getting bumped a little bit. I really can't see Nolan's rods at all. So once that goes way down, you know, I'll run over there with the camera. Can't look through chat, man. I'm the only one watching all these rods. Unless it's something I really got to take my eyes off everything I'm trying to do here. Risk losing a rod. I'd rather not. Try to keep up the best I can, but I'm not perfect on it.
Are you time-lapsing here, or are you just rolling it?
I hope I'm rolling it. Trying to get the takedown. I'm gonna roll it till it's out, and that's the way it goes.
I don't know what, like, the battery size that takes. I have extra ones, so if somehow you run out and mine fits, you can borrow one of mine.
Appreciate it. I'm kind of challenging myself. I've got one more battery in after that one, and that's it.
Force the fish to bite that rod.
Right. Yeah, if I wasn't live, I would have literally just casted that white rod out.
Put all the money for your advertising campaign into the white rod.
That's a good. Will says, what on earth is Kevin Nolan doing if you're watching all the rods? Nolan is now here.
Yeah,
He's given up the ultralight, or this rod right here is going.
Yeah.
Though he's landed both flatties so far, so sometimes the moving around and actually holding the rod can pay off.
Actually, I wasn't holding that rod. It was Kevin.
Oh, that's right.
I was having a conversation with Kevin, like, hey, if we need to go get one of the, I was telling him, I was like, hey, so here's the deal. If one of us has to go get a rod because a takedown happens, the other one's gonna have to reel up both these rods so we don't have one going in. And he's like behind you, and I turn around and I'm like looking for one of the big ones to go down, and he's like, no, the little one. So
that's awesome.
yeah.
Hey, Uncle Don, what's going on?
Uncle Don.
Squirrel
Magnet.
magnet fishing is in the house. Welcome in, guys. Nolan's caught both flatties so far tonight.
Which is unusual because usually I'm the one, you know, on the back burner.
So we made you put a bigger hook on, and you caught it on the small hook.
The thing is, though, I will tell you, on the little rod, I had a small hook on, same size I've always used for the flathead. I'm not sure if it's the hook. It might be, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys just have good luck. I mean, there's always that possibility.
Yep. Yeah. It's like you ever see the equation flipping a coin, heads and tails? Like the more you flip it, the closer to 51 and 49 you get.
Yeah. You know what would be really cool if I got the Grand Slam today. I've caught fish on 2 of my rods, and you know you're only supposed to have 3 at a time, but because there's multiple people here and not everybody's reached their cap space, I feel like it's not that big of a deal because we can just like, oh yeah, you get that one, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here.
Yeah. So anyway, but if I catch fish on all 4 rods today, that'd be kind of cool.
And I know for a fact the first one that goes down of our rods, it's going to Lyle anyway.
Yep.
Kev, you want to help me put the bullhead on?
You need like someone to hold it and someone to
Yeah.
put the hook in for that one.
don't
I
think
can
it's
man
supposed-
chat and try and watch some rods while you're out there. Out yonder. 14 people in here, 18 thumbs up. Thank you everybody for stopping in. As I said that, it dropped to 12, but that's how it rolls sometimes. Thanks everybody for coming in to this awesome live show. So I talked to Bob a little bit earlier today about this, but this is either going to more than likely be our last or second to last, Tuesday Flathead trip of the year, because both Bob's boys and I am heading back to school. I got one more year of high school and then I go to college, which is a whole different vibe. But one more year of torture for me, and they've got to go back to their schooling as well, so it's definitely going to be tough. Nolan, did you catch that first one on that new setup rod you got? I did indeed catch it on that rod. It's a medium light Shimano. What? I'm blanking. It's a Shimano. I'm blanking. I don't know. I'll look at it in a minute. It's a fairly cheap Shimano rod. I have 10-pound braid on there, and I have a Fluger President 30, which is like the same size as like a 2000 size reel for most companies. So Tim is the one who recommended. I was looking for suggestions on what reel I should try out, because I've had a lot of different reels and just like to try variety on my channel, test a whole bunch of different stuff. And he suggested to try a Fluger President. So that's what caught that fish, the first one of the night. It's a Shimano Sojourn. That's the name of the rod. I was blanking for a minute, but I got it now. $30 rod. Like a $60 reel. Squirrel just hit the thumbs up. Sweet. I'm not seeing any rod movement right now other than bulk, which is being messed with by a human, not a fish.
Want to show that to the camera?
They got the bullhead on now. All right. There you go. I got my light on it. Look at that. Big bullhead. Look, show it next to your hand, Kev. There you go. Big bullhead.
Get him out.
Oh, this one. White rod. Go, go, go. Lift it. Yeah, baby.
Lights off.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, we got the takedown on camera at least. Oh, man. That was the one we wanted to go down for Anyfin's upcoming video. So that's a big disappointment. Unfortunate to the max. So now they got to deal with that. I'm watching some rods still. That bullhead is kicking. Oh, yeah.
I put 6 ounces of lead on it.
6 ounces of lead on it, it's still going to mess with it because that bullhead is mammoth. If we catch one on that, it should be big. So, we shall see. Uncle Don will be proud of that bullhead. You may have to fill me in on why. My big rod is bumping ever so slightly. I'm not sure if that's wind or what, but my big white rod right there is getting tapped by something, some force. Just taking a look around. That bullhead will catch a big one. If it catches one, it should be big, but it has to hook up on one. He's a bullhead catching champion. He caught 28 of them. Wow, that's quite a few. If you get on a good bullhead spot, there's typically a lot in them. I know we found a good spot in Lake Nockamixon a couple years ago. My buddy and I caught like 12 in an hour or so. But I typically fish for bullheads in a little local creek, and you know, there's not a ton of them in there. So 28 is pretty impressive.
Yeah, the end one is.
Should I try to get that out if I break it? Can I put this right in that holder?
Yeah, whatever. I got 2 rods, and it's good with 2 rods.
A voluptuous fatty, Stuart says. I'm not sure I've ever heard anybody describe it that way, but sure. Your biggest flatbread was 42 pounds. I assume you had a typo of flathead, and that's pretty impressive. But if you had a flatbread that was 42 pounds, that'd be a pretty impressive flatbread too, I gotta say. I'd be like a, I don't know. Yeah, flathead. I thought so. Honestly, I'd want to see a 40. Huh? Flatbread, yeah. Honestly, a 42-pound flatbread would be pretty impressive to see as well. That'd probably be, how big do you think that'd be? Like maybe a 3 by 3 foot square, 42-pound flatbread?
So this
Skeeter likes huge sandwiches. Maybe you could take a 42-pound flatbread and cook up a 42-pound flathead and make a big old flathead sandwich. That's what we should do. Someone get on that for us. I gotta say, if someone actually ends up doing this, ever, I don't know who they are, but they're my new favorite person. If someone in the world ends up doing this.
I feel like I'm pointing at a dead body.
42-pound flatbread will feed you for weeks, yeah. That's like ration for the zombie apocalypse. Just a Skeeter snack. Kev's over there untangling things. Bob's re-rigging. Somehow I'm the only one in working order right now, which is typically not how it works. Usually I'm the one who's all out of whack. So I'm also usually the one who is lax on the flathead department, and tonight I have both of them. Maybe tonight I've just got the special mojo. I probably just jinxed myself by saying it, but you know.
This one needs to be re-rigged.
So we got 13 people in here, 20 thumbs up. Thanks all for coming in. I'm gonna give Bob back his chair.
If it's ready to go, you can. I didn't have another holder. You had the little thing in there. Should be ready to go. Got my chair back.
I might cut up that big fish. They're dead.
Fall fish?
Yeah.
All right. Throw it out for a channel.
Yeah. You know where the cutting knife is?
Right behind you. It's green. Brought your headlamp, you'd be able to see better. Ooh. Right here. Right here on the end, guys. Bulk, the big green rod, Bulkinator. That may be twitching around, but that's just the bait is huge. 6 ounces with that fish on is about all I can handle on that rod and get it out where I want to get it out to. Cut the light here, go dark. What's that? I saw a new name there. Jimmy, what's up, guys? Fishing right down from you by the lighthouse. Oh, awesome, Jimmy. That's awesome, man. Let me know how you do down there. That's our spot when it rains and pours and we got to hunker down in the car. Thanks for popping in here.
Okay,
Awesome.
you got this huge bait.
All right, Kev's locking in for channels now. Definitely got a lot of rods in the wood, that's for sure.
I have no idea. They might be doing something with this system.
All right, this guy here. All right. We always park down that way and we walk up. All along here we like, and a couple spots up further, but the spot we usually fish, there's like a big dead dog floating down in the river. So decided not to fish near the big dead dog. Came back down here. You go dark again. We got a guy that's at the lighthouse down there watching, Jimmy.
For real?
Yeah.
Is that that lighthouse?
Yeah, the lighthouse we fish at when it's pouring rain and thunder and lightning.
That one over there?
Yeah,
He's in there?
he's fishing there right now. See how he just got here. See how he does. I've heard that's a good carp spot too. But we usually don't target carp when we're down here. Got 13 people in, 20 thumbs up.
I might pull that cooler all the way up to here if I can.
Jimmy's carp fishing. There you go. All right, you move whatever you want. You just leave my 3 rods alone, boy. You can do whatever you want with the others. Watch that big white rod. Nolan, your big white rod just had a little twitch on there. Keep an eye on it.
Early action and nothing since.
Bass is sending me Bass. Boss is sending me to the store. That's rough. Uncle Don. Thanks for coming in here.
Why are you moving the bait?
So, sit my rod away.
Yeah, Susquehanna's a great river. Just gotta find them. You gonna come over and sabotage me, boy?
Sabotage.
Kid's gonna mess me up again. Little tight spot.
Oh,
You go.
white rod, white rod.
Oh yeah, I'll get it.
All right, I'm manning the live stream camera, at least for the moment. Agent Fupa sabotage orangutan Clyde. Oh yeah. Gentleman prospector
Yes. Welcome in.
says
He told me he would try to make it. Thanks for
he
coming
says
in.
I made it, Anyfin. Hope you're having a golden night.
Yeah, we're having a good night. I haven't personally got to reel any fish in, but Nolan behind the camera has gotten 2. So
Fortunately, Nolan is out beating.
that's all right.
Which, as I've previously stated, is atypical for a flathead trip. So I'll take it.
The boat.
Bulk? Bulk's doing something, yeah.
Big catfish.
Yeah,
That's
just
a huge catfish.
a white rod still. These 2 right here in front of us. are having some.
That's, if that boat goes down, that's going to be insane.
That's gonna be a 60-pounder.
Watch, it'll be like an 8-pounder who just like hasn't eaten in 5 days. Like, I don't know.
I know.
Better than a skunk, Jimmy says.
Yeah.
I always find Jimmy spelled I-E very interesting because immediately I think of sprinkles as opposed to someone named Jimmy with a Y. I know you can spell it that way, I just never think of it that way. Keith Doc Reed.
Keith, welcome in. There's one of the members right there. Welcome in, Keith.
He's the man who always says he gets the first comment on all your shorts.
Yeah, yeah.
He's good at it. He's quick to the punch.
He is. Getting some nibbles on the big green rod, which has a monster bullhead on it, 6 ounces of lead. And then the white, oh, there we go, white rod's getting.
White rod's
White
doing
rod's what we
something.
want to see. I'm trying to shoot a video. That's a $25 combo from Walmart right there.
Oh yeah.
I took the line off and I put a little bit heavier line that I know the reel could handle, and it handled it just fine.
We had one good takedown on it already, but it managed to slip through our fingers, as they say.
We're due for a takedown
Oh yeah.
where it just goes down.
Is this rod just straight or
Now it's down.
I want to diagonal?
Yep, see it?
Okay, so I got it cast like right here.
Yeah, I think close.
70%. He's slacking from time to time. Stuart, I feel like I missed something. I'm not sure what you're referring to. $25 Walmart combo for the win. We're hoping. We need some content
Whoa, did
for
you
that
cross my
video.
line?
No.
Okay.
That's a fishy of some sort.
Yeah, he likes to sabotage. I think that's
Whether it be the bait or, well, he thought he crossed my line down there on that one when I got the 17-pounder. He thought he was over it, and I'm like, no, that's a fish.
Or maybe he gave it the towel, got the reaction straight.
But yeah, maybe reaction strike. Pole is slacking up. Get ready. We're ready. Mine are down there just doing nothing, and then 3 of these have gotten hit. That's okay. I already got 2. I feel like if I say, oh, I need 1, that I need a hit, that is just selfish. So we're here for the community aspect. Honestly, I've caught 2, especially since Lyle's leaving. If one of mine goes down again, unless it's really big, I'll give it to Lyle. We've done that before.
Yeah. Doesn't matter who brings them in.
No, as long as everybody's having fun, that's what's important.
Green rod, green rod.
Granted, if I pick it up and it feels like it's like 40 pounds, I'm reeling it in. So I'll tell you that.
That's what happened last night. Kev was like, oh, you do that. I picked that thing up and it was like game on.
Ooh, white rod. The white rod.
Yeah, it's still tapping. Tippity, 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 tapping. Oh, yeah. This week should be something fairly special for me because in the first time in my 17 and a half years on this earth, even though I live only a little bit away from Philadelphia, this will be the first time I'm in Philadelphia twice in 1 week because I'm coming down here for a concert on Thursday evening. So, first time I've ever done that, which is weird because I live very close to it.
I need to sit down because I'm not catching anything standing up.
Take your chair. I'm out.
I'm jinxing it. I'm ready for it to go down, and it won't go down if I'm ready. So I need to come back here, chat, and we'll see what happens. Now, don't you feel bad, Stuart, picking on him the last couple of lives? And I defended him. It's just the way it goes fishing. We went through all his gear. We looked at everything. We even switched spots. We alternated rods so that we had everything all mixed up. Our rods were all messed up just so that everybody had a fair chance. Ooh, rod right by you, Kev. Yeah, did you hit that? Alright, we got some activity. Something's gonna go soon. $22 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. That's awesome. For the horizontal live. Try to get some more action for you. We'll be live again tomorrow, but nothing like
Am I
this.
allowed to sit on this triangle chair?
You may certainly sit on the. Oh wow, it's a
Weird,
little one.
weird situation.
Yes.
Do you have any bells?
Maybe. Go check the bag.
Bag or the box?
Both.
Something's got to get in.
Yeah. Heard a
You
bell.
just gotta shake the bag.
Oh
if you
Lord,
hear
that's
it.
Kevin's bell. guys.
Sabotage.
None of
I-
the rods have a bell.
I know, you just told me you were going for a bell, but it's so ingrained that I heard the bell and immediately was like,
Right, we're
which
all-
rod's got a bell?
All of us are wired to hear bells and turn around frantically looking for a rod.
Oh man, I'll be
hear the
sitting there
bell-
watching TV and hear one and I'll look for a rod.
Well, occasionally, when my dad is bike riding, because sometimes like I'll be like fishing at a spot and he'll be bike riding nearby. If he like comes up behind me, because he has his one bike has a real loud clicker, I'll turn around frantically looking for one of my rods that drag's pulling on. I'm like, oh no, it's him. So
If you want to really spread one out, Cap, like one way down there and one way down there, you could.
do a quick little sprint session to get to the rod.
Yeah, I mean, one of the ones that are light up, we'll be able to see them.
I don't know when I'm gonna put it out, but I have a short that I'll release at some point of me carp fishing, and I was, pan fishing way further away from my rods than I should be, and I had a mammoth sprint to get to my rod. That'll be a fun short, but
Yes.
I had a carp on, and it was probably like 150 yards I had to run to get there. I'm like, I have no idea why I was that far down, but I had to run a ways to get there.
Creed has made it in. Welcome in, Creed. Another awesome member right there. Thank you for joining tonight.
Creed just hit 500 subscribers, so
Yes, sir.
once he
Congrats.
gets those watch hours to a good place, he should start making some income off
Yep,
of this,
that's
which is
the,
always fun.
And I got 40 subscribers so far. Make sure
Yeah,
to subscribe
Kev.
to Little Finn.
Lil Finn, Lilfin
Do you have content out on that
/
yet? Kev?
3.0.
You
He
do?
does.
That's crazy.
Stuart, did you see my
I'm
special
subscribed.
video?
I'm subscribed. I didn't see his video.
Stuart, did you
Okay,
see the short that Kev put out? I think I tagged you in it. We've had two flatties caught, 17 the biggest, both caught by Nolan. The first one he caught it on 10 pound. He was like bass fishing with the little shiner, and he hooked into a flatty. I'm gonna get Lyle one before he's gotta go. Would you be all right if I took that rod all the way to the left, Kev, and casted it further
My
down?
rod?
Huh?
Not my rod, right?
This one right here.
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
Can I
Take that.
All right, I'm gonna recast that.
I'll reach out.
Yeah, it didn't show me your video. I went and looked. You do have stuff on there, but it didn't show it to me.
Oh,
Man.
snagged? You have something? Oh, you well done it now.
Kev, you shouldn't be talking. You did this earlier.
Huh?
You snagged it up in the same spot.
What's your big rod? What's your very big
The white one?
unprofessionally huge eyelets that has a super small line on it. Watch
Super
that.
small line. What do you mean?
The size of the first eyelet, I can't even explain how weird it looks. Just
It is
like
very
that
large.
thin of a line.
Yeah. Well, it's 30-pound line, so it's not super thin.
It's not super thin at all.
I missed the big flathead the other night. Unfortunate.
Yep, you see that? That's the video. It's
Wendy
all about the
is putting
broccoli.
in broccoli for Kev, which he's supposed to replace his Mountain Dew with broccoli.
Yep. Healthier option.
I've got some interesting snack options to egg. I brought some tuna salad with me as a snack option. So break that out later on.
I'm going to run over to the restaurant.
All right, sounds good to me.
I should reel up the slack.
Yeah, probably. All right. What if I stole Kev's chair when he was up? That'd be funny.
No.
Just he's been up for 4 seconds and
I almost fell over.
yeah. Watch your sailor's mouth there, man.
Creed.
Be right back. That's what that means. BRB. Be right back.
Ba-ra-ba.
Brub.
Burb.
Right.
Burb.
How you doing over there, Lyle?
Good?
He's just bouncing. He's ready to go. Are you hyped up?
He just saw the Big Dipper, so he's all excited.
Oh, well, he is hyped up, just not about fish.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna hook into.
All hopped up on Mountain Dew.
That's true.
Enough.
I had a kid when I was teaching the camp over the summer. It's still summer, but the camp's over.
Yeah.
He's always energetic or whatever, and the one day he was like nuts. And we're like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I found a 5-hour energy and I drank it. And we're like, oh my gosh. He was insane.
He did not eat that drink. Of course he did.
5-hour energy. 5 hours of energy is equal to 5 hours of the worst in my life.
An 8-year-old who's already energetic at 8 in the morning, and then you give them a 5-hour energy is not something you need.
No, you do not. How funny would it be if I just get a Mountain Dew and chug it? We're all talking about broccoli, about the video, and I'm like,
Oh,
ooh,
heard a bell.
That's
hit
my
it
rod.
right there. What kind of nonsense is this? He's got a leash on his rod. You might want to take that bell off. Oh, Lord.
The rod leash is something special. Something special for
Snagged
sure.
up?
Unfortunate. What kind of
Snag heavy.
poundage you got on that rod there?
7 or 8.
It's no clue. He rigged that one himself. No idea what he put on.
He's
it.
got 8 pounds.
Oh, that rod's going right next to you, kid.
This one? I just
Nope.
hit it.
Yeah, the other side.
The red one. The what's that one called again?
Oh, do we have a name for that one?
Well, that's the one you've had forever, right?
Yeah, I never named it.
I thought it had it. It's just the name of the rock.
Oh.
The Sill Star. That's what
Sill
it is.
Star, yeah.
Sill Star.
It used to be like a big name. I don't know if that's still around.
You got something? Oh. You started fighting it like something pulled back.
Come here, little one.
Yeah, exactly. Don't break it.
Don't break the rod, dude. You want me to get it?
You blame the person who made this because the drag would be very poor then.
You want me to get it, bud?
I got it.
Don't cut your fingers.
He's wrapped it around his clothed up hand.
Please.
Sleeve.
I'm too good at tying knots.
It's not a. You break the.
You know what?
How does it stretch so?
Let me get that for you. I don't want you to cut yourself.
Along these lines, something I'm gonna start including in my fishing kits here soon is some sort of like wooden dowel to wrap your line around when you really need to snap some heavy line.
I use the bottom of these holders. So that
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna chuck a few thick wooden dowels in my kits. just to wrap, like, especially if you get into, like, I'm gonna get a flatty setup or a flatty and musky setup and have 65 pound.
Flatty burger squished into a flat.
I'm gonna get a flatty musky setup, 65 pound brain on it, and snap. So I'm gonna get a dowel so I can pull back on it with pure Nolan strength instead of having it go through the rod or reel. Nolan, read that message out on live. Okay, Stuart, I'll go get it.
I saved your weight though.
Yeah, that was like $400. What?
All right, here's Stuart's crazy message. Stuart said, "Oh, Bob, I won't be sleeping until Sabotage Orange Clyde," that being Kevin, that he is fishing for flathead bass.
No, I'm gonna walk her to the car real quick.
Yep, you're good. All right, so somewhere out there's someone who can interpret what that actually means, but that's some typical Stuart language, if you will. He's got his own language over there. All right. This should be fun if we get some sort of takedown. Wow, the parental units are gone. That should be pretty fun. Flathead bass is what Agent Fupa Sabotage Orange Clyde caught the last time you were there. A smallmouth bass. That was what he caught last time. I really want one to have a takedown. Wow, the boys and I are here alone. It'd be really funny to have Bob walk back and just be like, "Oh, we're on a fish." We need to like will it into existence. If we all put our heads together and think it into existence, it might happen. Obviously, Nolan doesn't know that I'm saying orangutan, not orange. Yeah, I do know you're saying orangutan. I have like 3 in my bag. Do you need them? All right, well, they're self-sufficient over there. They don't need me. Don't worry about that. In reference to the smallmouth he caught last week. See, yeah, Tim is on it. Tim's just at another intellectual level than I'm at, you know? He's on it. I'm not there, you know? I've got time to learn. I guess all that happens once you graduate high school, which I have not done yet. 1 more year. That's what you get when you get a diploma. You get the ability to translate Stuart. I'm gonna grab myself a snack and be back. Alrighty. Ralphie's Kids ENT. All you need to do is think about it, Nolan, brother. I got that, Stuart. You're trying to trick me over there. I got it. All right, we always do snack check-ins while we're out here flathead fishing. I have a strawberry oatmeal crumble bar from Nature's Bakery. That's what we're working with right now. Kabang. Later, I'll have some tuna salad.
Guys, to prove to you that I'm good at tying knots, I'm tying a knot without looking at it. Plus, if I did, it's a little too dark to see.
Huh.
Yeah, nobody cares.
All right, be nice there, Lyle. Surprising that bullhead didn't swim in a flathead's mouth yet. Honestly, when it does swim into a flathead's mouth, it should be a big one. So I guess there's less big ones than little ones out there. Cab, this rod, Cab. This one right here. That red one, watch it.
Hey, that's my mate.
Yeah, we got real
But-
down to it. Too.
Lyle, you're covered by a blanket. If you were up and ready to go, maybe I'd be calling for you. Gentleman Prospector says crumble bar for the win.
It's
Definitely a good taste. Yeah, it's still bumping. Just let it work.
Wow, I'm gonna hook you like I got real down on it. There's a certain way. There's a certain way. When you get it, Lyle, you gotta walk down. I know, I brought one in before. You real one. You never push
That bullhead is gonna swim over and eat Kevin's cut bait. Kev, do you even have? Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think you had cut bait. If he did have cut bait, that would be pretty funny.
So just reel down your head for those, okay? Those on me bent over. Okay. If that thing has a tiny head and you reel down on that, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you. Well, I don't want to go but that's how it works.
Everyone's saying what's up to the new people in chat.
Yeah, guys, what's up? What's up?
Was that a bat?
I think it's a bird.
That was a weird chirping sound. That'd be a catch for the ages. That'd definitely be worthy of making a short about. All right, we need a takedown if we're gonna make the Sans parent catch happen. Just finished editing a video, now showing love to all. Sweet. We've got a parent returning. Bob's on the horizon. We were really hoping we'd have a takedown while you were not here, because that'd be really funny. Just have you come back and be like, oh, they're on a fish.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's the way it usually goes. She's going to park at the lower lot and then walk up.
All right, let's see if I can do this one. Tim, Nolan thinks he has me sussed. No, listen to this thing. Nolan knows hee-haw about catfishing. Malarkey even goes on in the water, and even though he wasn't paying attention to that rod tip. Something like that. For those of you who can't see the chat or aren't looking at it, that actually is not what Stuart said. He has a whole bunch of extra letters in there trying to confuse me, but I'm on top of it. I got it. I'll be honest, I was lost on that one some. Yeah, I think I mostly got the gist of it. Mrs. Skeeter.
What's up?
We got a Mrs. Skeeter.
A Mrs. Skeeter. I do know there was a Mrs. Skeeter. I just have not met Mrs. Skeeter. Welcome in, Mrs. Skeeter. Or Miss Skeeter. There's Kristen's back.
Did we move the car?
Yeah, we've moved the car safely down the
So
road.
sweet.
Ew.
Maybe before 8 p.m. I could read it better. Yeah, the end of the day, drowsiness definitely gets to you at times. You want your chair back?
Sure, I was just hoping for a last minute takedown here. for Lyle. Lyle's about ready to leave.
You guys have been teasing me. I hate you.
Lyle, sorry we couldn't get you a flatty.
I'll leave the snacks with you.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. There's a no taking
That was an
snacks rule.
emphatic yes.
Always leave the snacks.
Oh. Yeah, is there really such thing as too many snacks?
Yes, we will feed them to Catfish if there's too many.
Just start chucking beef jerky on the hook.
Ralphie's kids, welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for coming in here. Appreciate it.
I say we'd put beef jerky on the hook, but I wouldn't let that happen. Beef jerky's too good, dude.
Yeah, it breaks one of my rules. Never use something that tastes better than what you're going to catch. Or like in this case, something that would taste good, but we're not going to eat.
Right. See, this is another short I'll put out eventually. I'm not sure when, but I caught a little catfish from a spillway not connected to the Schuylkill. If you guys saw it in the short, a lot of you.
Bye, Lyle.
See you guys.
See you at home.
I got.
What
We'll
about
see
me?
what happens.
What about me?
He did a great job
Your
driving.
best is yet to come.
He did a great job driving down here.
I didn't
He
get
was
in an
a
accident.
he was a proficient navigator,
You guys are.
efficiently changing lanes, put on his turn signal at every turn. He was doing great.
Drove fast, took lots of chances.
Dad, did you make the shot down at all?
Yeah. No, I casted it way down there though. I walked way down there and casted it straight out and brought it all the way up. Why?
I need more room to cast with this.
Yeah. Then you have to pick that route up and move it down there then. And tighten it as you go, okay?
Dad,
As I was saying, I caught a catfish at a spillway local to me. A lot of you in the PA region will probably know where it is when I post the video. But I caught a little catfish on a live minnow. And I've always wanted to try catfish, but most of the channels that I catch are realistically more meat than I'd want. And out of the Schuylkill, it's always a little bit iffy. So I really wanted to keep that one, and then I threw it back, like mindlessly, and then was like, oh, after I threw it back, because I really wanted to eat it.
That's why we were fishing Naka Mixon this week, because we were really hoping to catch one to eat.
Well, I
was like,
had
knew
it
we
in
could
my
get a
hand.
Philly and get one, but
I had it in
I
my
know, that's
hand,
rough.
and I tossed it back. Oh, look, a black cat. It's on the move.
I'm not scared. Like, this traffic.
Way down there.
That's
Black-
good luck, right?
Black cat
cats?
crossed our path.
Yeah.
It's good luck. Flathead, incoming 50-pound flathead.
My lucky number is 13.
Well, I wonder why it's just like, it was on the move too. Like it was moving pretty good.
It's got places to go.
Nolan sabotaged himself. Well,
Salute,
now
Creed. Ralphie says salute.
if we don't catch any more fish for the rest of the night, we can blame it on that cat, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like, oh no, we're great fishermen, but that cat.
Can you see your rods?
I can, yeah,
can
I
see
can,
'em.
I can see him.
I'm getting old. I literally can't see those rods. So as long as you can see them, just know that I'm not looking
17-year-old
at 'em.
eyes have some perks to them.
And to hear it. Last time you heard the.
Oh yeah, I did hear
tick.
that bell last time.
Last time we had a rod, and Nolan says, I think I heard one tick of drag. And we look at like 20 rods, and the last one we look at is just all the way down. I'm like, oh, whoa.
I keep hearing bells, and it's just Kev.
Yeah, that's Kevin over there doing his stuff. Doing his sabotage stuff. Why are you soaked? What happened?
grabbing the bait out,
Grabbing the bait out.
and plus, I was holding that huge catfish against.
Bear hugging him, giving him a big hug
Yeah, I
and
was
kiss.
giving him a big
I think
hug.
my one on the end, the line is moving. I can't tell if it's actually getting tapped or what. I think it's just the line moving, not the rod. But
Nolan is Asian Footpaw 2.0. I don't know what that means.
yeah, I don't know what Aging Fupa is. It's
It must
something
be a Scottish thing.
something referring to Kevin. He keeps using it to refer to Kevin. So I only know that because it's paired along with Sabotage Orangutan. So
I'm gonna go check on these rods. I'm not gonna be able to get them.
There's a lot lost in translation between Scotland and U.S.
Well, he's now on a mission to make sure that I can't understand what he's saying. You should see some of the chats he did earlier.
I don't want to see him.
Yeah, he's adding extra letters and misspelling things on purpose. So
He's just trying not to fall asleep this time.
yep.
I'd rather hold the catfish to my chest, especially if it's a small one or a huge one, because
Thank
I
you,
don't want
Ralphie.
it to poke me. I don't want it to poke me, and then I'm gonna have no excuse to say, but I was just holding a catfish and it poked me. I'd rather say, oh, I've been shot
Yeah,
4
Kev got
times in the
torn
same
up.
spot.
He got like a spike in his finger tonight
From
The catfish.
from our bait.
the bullhead.
Yeah, at home.
It got me, and it's
I
He
got
had to pull the barb out. There was like a barb in
Ugh.
his finger.
I got spiked pretty good by a channel cat at 2 in the morning, which you guys
Thank you, Ralphie. Appreciate that, buddy.
you guys will
Ask
see
away
in
if you
one of
ever
my
got
videos.
questions. You can comment, send me a message.
Oh look, here's that rat. There he is. Kev, there's your rat.
oh yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
Going down the hole. Kev would love to catch that rat. We actually have a rat as a pet, and they're social animals. You're supposed to keep them with another rat, but I mean, we just kind of we were driving and we saw the rat run across the road. Yeah, pure white rat. So it probably got away from a python cage or something, I'm guessing. We ran over to catch this rat and it kind of ran up my arm. And it's we have a lot of pets, but I did not expect this cat or this rat to be my favorite pet. It is awesome, super smart, so smart. We make all kinds of traps for it, figures them out. Yeah, bullheads are bad, man. Yeah, thanks, Dan, picking up Ralphie. Appreciate that. We've got so many good channels in here. Sound like a beaver.
Oh, pick that down.
Oh, here we go. Behind me. Oh, this one too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, I got camera. All right, where's the power bank?
You got it, Kev?
All right, so Kev's over here.
Yeah, I'm on him.
Are you hooked up still?
Yeah, I'm still hooked up.
All right.
You're over me, Dad. You're over.
I'm gonna go this way so I can keep an eye on all the other rods
Okay.
while doing this. We got a bright light that's Bob's headlamp, but there we go. First anything fish of the day, hopefully coming up.
It's a big one.
Keep some heat on it,
Kev.
Kev.
That's for sure.
I like that he says I'm over him, but in fact, this is actually both of his rods.
Correct. All right. Whoa, I almost.
Say me over me.
Yeah, he over me.
We got a $2 chat from Ralphie's
Woohoo!
during the fish fight. So sweet.
I can't tell if this guy's just swimming towards me with full power or what, because that head shake felt bigger than ever.
Just focus on all the structure you have coming into it, okay? Try to sight him up. He's not big, not small.
There you go. There he is.
Come to Papa. Come, keep coming.
And net job successful. Kabang.
Bang!
Free
We
throws.
broke our myth of 2. We broke our myth of 2 again. Flathead, right?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, I don't
flathead.
wanna
You want to get him?
Little
I don't want to
flathead.
stick my mouth.
Keep an eye on the other rods. Just make sure nothing's happening. You got it?
Thanks, bud.
All right. My rod's not even set.
Okay.
Guys, if you don't know, this is what messes you up. It doesn't look like anything, but these are small teeth. Run your thing across it hard and you'll be bleeding like a...
There he is. This one's for Ralphie right here.
Oh,
That's
this guy's
yours, buddy.
This guy's a tear-upper.
Yeah, he's tearing you up.
Oh,
Almost want to put gloves on? You gonna put gloves on?
nah, I'm a real man.
Oh, come on. All right, you want to put him back in the net? Let him
Should
go.
I just toss him?
You can toss him.
Yeah, just toss him in
Try
the
to get,
algae, or...
yeah, past that green duckweed. Dude, that was a belly flop.
Oh, is it?
That That was a belly fly. We have to toss them like that because it's shallow and there's rocks here and it's deep out there. So that's why we give him a little toss like that. He's good to go. Those guys can hang out of water pretty easily for like an hour or so. We never do that to them, but they're not like trout or bass or a lot of the other species that we go after. You deserve a do now, I suppose. $2. Stewie, thanks, bro. Oh, I almost locked you out, Stewie. Awesome, gentlemen prospect. I'm so glad we were able to get one in while you were here. I haven't done anything but run around with this.
I'm gonna need a light.
Give me 1 second. Creed, $3. Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much.
I almost missed that. Yeah, somebody hit the microphone.
Oh.
Should work now, right? Somebody hit the microphone and muted it, that's all.
Dad, Nolan, Kevin.
Well, yeah. Forget what we were doing here. Well, probably glad they didn't hear that, because what just transpired was I cast and my hook flew off the line white rod. I just ran out of battery space in my GoPro.
Big white or little white?
Little white.
Little guy or big guy?
Little guy. We're back.
White, senior or junior?
Oh, red rod here. Here, see, come
I
notice.
just recasted all 3 of my rods, so mine have fresh locations.
All right, let's see if we pick up another one now.
Oh, let's move my trash.
Ooh, little white rod.
Yeah, it's been going. It's gonna go
It
now.
was a pretty big
I've had the GoPro on that for the entire time, and we just had one takedown that we didn't hook up on.
I'm so scared of when there's one right back here, because I keep looking at it like, oh my gosh, did we miss a hit? Because at one time doing someone, we
You
were,
have it around here?
yeah, that was.
Yeah. Is it in?
Yeah, it's in.
All right, snack check number 2. We got some tuna from Lidl.
Interesting.
Stuart says I could have answered. Stuart, I actually wasn't behind the phone. That was Kevin.
Mr. Tolley, what's going on? Thanks for coming in here. Don't mind the chaos. There's always chaos. Even when we're not catching anything, there's chaos. When you get like 3, we had 5 people here earlier, it's always chaos. Just getting the snacks together is chaos.
It's too hard packing 5 Mountain Dews.
Kev, go get me come on, get me a Mountain Dew.
One Mountain
Stat,
Dew?
stat.
Unless
Before
someone
it's too
drank
late and
them
I'm
all.
up all night. I want one now.
Don't step on that rod tip, Kevin.
Yo, watch that rod tip, Kevin.
Not stepping on it.
Kevin. This is why I don't buy good stuff.
Here, Mr. Dad.
All right, Jimmy's hooked up. Jimmy down at the lighthouse, got one on. All right.
Nolan, you want one? One more.
If you have a spare one,
Yeah, we all have one.
all right, give me a minute.
Entertainment and more by DJ. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. You got one for you and Nolan?
Yeah,
Okay.
I already had mine.
All right, I can share this one with you, bud.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
You're like, Dad, you were like packed forward. And I'm like, isn't there 5 people coming? I'm like, nah. I'm gonna
Well,
pack.
Mom and Lyle were going to bring their own stuff.
I'm glad I don't. That proves that I don't need to go back to school. I still know math.
You need to go back to school. Creed said, once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will fly up to anything as possible, Mission Discover, and collab with them. Yes!
Who said that?
That is Creed,
Where's he from?
Texas. We are driving down to Florida in February, but as Stuart would say, man, that's almost to Texas. It's right there. He's from Scotland, so look, the map looks a little different. Why don't you just pop on over to Texas while you're in Florida? He'll say something like that to me quite often.
We'll spend our whole time, all the time we're going to spend in Florida, we'll just spend that driving to Texas.
Entertainment and more by DJ just got over 100 followers. Awesome, awesome.
Sweet!
Welcome, welcome. That's great news. Love to see channels
I'm going to
growing.
see how much subscribers I have now.
All right.
Subscribe to Little Fan,
You're
don't
at
forget.
40, you were at 41 when I looked. So, I'm not sure if I've said it on my channel or not. I think I did, but not the video coming out on Thursday. I should have, if everything goes well, I should have one coming out on Thursday. But the one after that is a video where I'm fishing in Florida. So you'll get to see some other Pennsylvanians in Florida content here soon.
I'll be watching and taking notes on that one.
Dad,
We
which
were in a-
pocket did you put my phone in?
I hear a bell.
You hear a bell?
Yeah.
That one has a bell. We were in St.
Should be
Petersburg.
all the way up top. St. Petersburg?
Yeah, I'm not sure where you're going to be, but
That's the only
where we
spot I've ever been to, except for Disney World.
were. Huh?
That's the only spot I've been to.
Yeah, we were fishing in St. Petersburg. I got like,
Is that where,
if
like,
I
the
remember
glass-
correctly, we got like 8 species, and I think 6 of them were things I hadn't caught before. So.
That's what I'm hoping to do. We were going to go down and do bass fishing, but I was like, you know what?
Only 41. Not too bad, not too.
Anyone's not sub 10-pound flathead, not a bad start. Nice. Now, what'd you catch them on, Jimmy? Because you said you were going after carp. Did he take pack bait or something? We caught our biggest flathead ever on corn. You just never know.
So a direct comment from me to Stuart would be, Stuart, I appreciate your, your level of initiative taken when trying to help out the live by trying to call me, but my phone's way over there. I did not see that. So
That was Little Finn's link right there, Agent Fupa Sabotage. That is my son and his channel. We're trying to get him up to 50 so that we can get another camera angle out here and he can go live. Oh, white rod.
Both went at the same time.
Interesting.
Hulk had a little tippy tap.
Look at that. Big takeoff, big
Well,
takeoff.
the bait that's on bulk could eat the bait that's on the white rod.
That's true.
Maybe it went over and ate that one.
For real though. I'm bored. I need something to eat.
My bait ate the other bait, I believe. We have a monster bullhead on the green rod with 6 ounces of lead to keep him still.
We're gonna be
The
like,
white rod's got a tiny little chub on it.
that'll be 3 hooks in that guy, because that guy also swallowed a big hook too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. They're hard to kill, those things. Kev wants to eat it after we're done. I'm like, no, I'm not eating anything that comes out of this river, even if it didn't start in this river.
Here's the rat.
Where'd all this traffic come from?
Yeah, no,
Look at all this traffic.
it's crazy. All right, Raptor Will, have a good night. He's
Raptor
off the
Will.
bed. Creedtail's fishing for trout and had a rod out for carp with corn and caught PB trout on the carp rod. Nice. Okay, so Jimmy threw out a live gill. Sweet. We got some gills up here, so hopefully one will go bite. But good job, Jimmy.
Maybe I should turn my headlamp back on so that people can
Jimmy's
see
fishing just downriver from us. Actually, Jimmy's fishing right by our car.
something. Is that true?
Yeah. Hey, he's right at the lighthouse right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's right on the bank. You can probably see it. I think I see it. See that body down there? That's probably good. Remember where that like cement table
Oh,
is?
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You could do like a long distance wave.
Yeah.
If he sees,
If he hooks up again, maybe we'll have to run down and film Jimmy.
or I could get it with the GoPro. Just run down there, yo! Yeah, let us know if you're hooked up again. I'll run down.
Let's see. Just subscribe to his channel, Sweet Travels and Gardening with DJ. Just started following your channel from this account also, Little Finn. Oh, thank you so much. You got another one, Little Finn.
Oh, yeah.
I can see, yeah. We just looked down, Jimmy, and I was like, I think that's probably Jimmy's head down there.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah, I
catch
think
this.
that's him waving.
I'm gonna try to catch this rat when he pops his head out.
Now you leave that rat alone.
Use him for bait. No, I'm kidding.
Would be
Well,
the bait.
Hulk, the line's moving. I don't know if it's wind or what. The line was doing a little flip-flopping. I always use such interesting terms to describe the movement of the rods.
And we're going big on that rod. I mean, we might hurt our chances by throwing something that big, you know?
I mean,
Got a lot
well,
of
we'd be
pride.
happy if it works, so you got to take your chances.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I've never caught a flatty in a bullhead, ever. I know everyone swears by them, but I've yet to catch one on them. And we usually have like 1 or 2 with us, and we do throw it out, but we've never hooked up on one. The White perch I used last time. I was thinking about that. 3 times we had takedowns on the white perch. None of them hooked up.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I just know their dorsals are just vicious. I was just wondering if it was that. Creed, come back already? You had a good night's sleep? Don't worry about running down to him, Mission Discover. I'll run down there with my GoPro and film. Oh, sweet, Creed. You're right. Yeah, you're right below him because he's below us, and I know Texas is below us, so
Yeah.
it adds up.
That'd actually be a kind of fun challenge. Like if he says he hooks up, how fast can I get down there? Just be ripping along.
Yeah. If any mods want to share links, they can. DJ, make sure you comment on a video, and I'll make sure I connect to, whoever you're commenting on. I'll connect back to that channel as well. Make sure we get you. I know I got some of your channels. I don't know if I got all your channels. I don't know how many channels you have.
Mr. Ratty!
Ratty's back.
Yeah, he keeps just stand right here. Pop his head out.
You should try to find a little bit of food and put it there.
I'm sure I still have like a cracker crumb in my tuna box.
Kev's playing with a rat, trying to...
I got pretzels. Should I grab that?
If you can make that rat a friend, we can take him home. Stuart, are you behind in chat? He says, just keep your phone in your pocket next time.
Stuart, the problem with that is I didn't bring my waterproof pouch, so keeping it in my pocket would mean... Oh,
there we go.
There you go. Go get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah, man.
Got him.
How did you miss that, man? I don't think it's a your fault thing. I just think that's crazy that it went down that far and you didn't get him. It's kind of wild. All right, let's set it back up. Creed, unfortunately, it wasn't there.
It's just not my night. That's the problem.
See, now you know how I feel every time.
I'm gonna go grab a snack, see if I can tame this rat.
All right.
Well, remember the waterproof casing next time. Yeah, I didn't bring it just because
Make sure it doesn't explode.
it's just one extra thing to bring, and if I just leave it up on the bank, then it doesn't matter. So I'll work on it, Stuart.
I spilled that one. For nothing.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
You want that one? You sure?
Yeah.
All right, it's yours anyway, so it's yours to give or take.
No, that was from Stewie's super chat a month ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Ralphie's connecting all around. Sweet. Yeah, I didn't stop to take a look at that one. I just grabbed the rod because it looked like it was down when I went over, so I just grabbed it.
It definitely did. I'm surprised.
I usually stop and I get to the rod and I look up at it and make sure I see movement.
That was painful.
Yeah, cut?
No.
Stung by the Flathead Mountain Dew? Now, Ralphie, we for the flatheads, got to use live bait. You can catch them on dead bait occasionally, but we're using bluegill, creek chubs, fall fish, but basically just a bluegill is what you want to use. Keep it simple. Decent size bluegill live with an 8/0 hook, so a pretty big circle hook, 2 ounces of lead. My next video is how to catfish. I'm breaking it down real simple, so check that one out. I'm going to make it real simple because that's kind of how I operate. It works better for me that way. Every time I try to get cute and nerdy on something, it just doesn't work. So
That's what I do.
well, sometimes that's good, but I'm not good at that.
Well, yeah, we approach it different ways. I get very nerdy with it. Those of you who are familiar with my channel can confirm that. But
I'm a little more stubborn, hard-headed. If I catch a fish on it, that's pretty much my setup for life. Unless somebody fishes next to me, I will say, if somebody fishes next to me and outfishes me, I will be taking notes. You can guarantee. Oh, Jimmy's got a carp on.
oh, really?
Jimmy's got a carp on.
There you you go. I'm actually doing it. I'm going.
Nolan's going down to film it. Jimmy's gonna be on TV.
He's gone.
Just so you know, Nolan can run like 5-minute miles. He's already down there. You see how fast he went?
Yeah.
I should have filmed that. He was gone. All right, Skater, have a good night, buddy. I'll see you Thursday. He just tore out of here like Forrest Gump.
Is he on cart?
Yeah, that one's a cart.
I can't believe he's catching cart.
It'd be cool if he was on a live. He could run down there and like we could do a StreamYard and connect right in and see Jimmy catching fish. That would be wild. Yeah, you never want to just say later in chat if you're talking to someone else. No one knows who's leaving then. It's fun to do sometimes. You can just say, okay, see you later. And watch the whole chat try to figure out if you're leaving or not. Good times. Are y'all going live anytime tomorrow? Wednesday. Yep, we'll be live tomorrow. Won't be real early, because I'm going to sleep in. It's about an hour drive for us, and I got to drop Nolan off. It's probably an hour and a half. I won't be home till 1, 2 o'clock. And then I won't be able to sleep, so I'll be up. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing Channel Cats on Friday night on Stewie's channel. I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe we'll make a fast turnaround and go after carp. We'll see. Ralphie's, we fish every day, but every Tuesday night in the summer, we've been coming down here to the city, Philadelphia, and setting up for flatties. It's a bit of a process with all these rods. It takes us a couple days to get all the bait together. So we bait fish like 2-3 days in a row, get all stocked up, and then we come down here and put all the rods out, usually with Nolan from Mission Discover. So we do live bait catching, but Tuesday night's typically the night down here. Kids are going back to school, so we'll probably shift to like a Saturday night.
Yeah, it's about, yes, I'd say like 9 pounds.
Jimmy's still fighting the carp. There's a lot of structure down there. I fished down there a couple times, and I lost a lot of rigs. Nolan's back.
Oh yeah.
Forrest Gump has made it back.
I got the best offhanded compliment on the way down there. I said, on your left, and went around these people going down there, and the guy, it was a guy and a girl walking, and the guy goes, oh, expletive, you're fast. And as I'm running by, I'm like, yes. I'm full, as I'm full tilt sprinting down there.
Ralphie says, this is super interesting. Like that show Swamp People where they hunt gators. Kevin should have his own show where he hunts water snakes. Because he loves, if he sees a snake, that boy's catching it. He's a snake catching freak. Backfire. Oh boy. Shift.
Shots being fired. Yeah, it looked like a pretty good one. My guess is 9 pounds from what I saw. He said he's going to tell us over chat how big it is.
Awesome.
So.
All right, Dan, have a good night, buddy. Appreciate it. It has slowed. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to move it all the way down here because I need to change it up.
Yeah.
What is happening?
shots.
Stuart says he's here for the long haul.
You said that last time we were
That is true. Yeah, I mean, he was here, just not mentally present.
I even messed him. You remember that? I started baiting him. I started like saying things. And I'm like, if he's awake, he'll be commenting.
Correct. You did in fact say that.
And I was like, oh yeah, he's asleep. Like the first time ever.
First time ever? Good job. Hey, I'm stealing this seat. I need to read some chat. You're not here for the long haul. Long is medium. For Stuart. He snoozes away and dreams about us catching a fish.
Let's see what this clip looks like of me full tilt sprinting. Down there.
Nolan, did you get that cart? Stuart, do you mean like on film? Or because, ooh, Green Rod's getting a shake.
Shimmy shake?
As soon as you,
I was moving.
as soon as you looked,
Oh, that was funny. I got the dude commenting on my speed on camera too. That was funny.
That's awesome.
That might be
Oh,
a short
white rod.
big one or small?
No, little one. It's like Mini Me. We'll call that one Mini Me. Oh no, that was we named that Rocky 3, I think. I like Mini Me though right now.
Mini me.
Yeah, we need like code names for all of them. Vulcanator, we'll call it Vulcanator, Rocky.
Albino. You should call it the small one,
Albino. What are we calling the tall one?
Albino.
Lanky. Just call it Lanky.
15 pounds.
Oh, I guess 9.
Nice.
That wasn't that bad.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it looked
nice
like a
one.
pretty good one.
15's a good one.
Yeah.
Eye of the Tiger.
It was pulling him around
1v1
pretty good.
catfish and carp. I don't know, Creed. I'm not really into the competitiveness, and we're getting towards the end of the season real fast here.
Yeah, so they ain't gonna be biting as much. The carp will be biting a smidge more than the kitties. Okay, Dad. Yeah, you got that.
Thank
you got
you.
that,
You
okay?
can use that little thing. You can't sit in that chair.
Little fan.
For me, when a rod has a tap, it looks like all the rods have a tap right after.
Well, they do, when one starts biting, tends to get others biting. How many times have we picked up multiples?
We almost had a four-way catch last time we were out here.
Four?
Yeah.
That was five.
Two of them broke off.
3 of them. I broke off mine, you broke off 2.
No, the one I broke off was on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm positive, Kevin. You can think whatever you want, man. There's another squad of people coming.
I know.
It is
They-
very still.
They come through in waves.
Keep an eye on your gear down here.
Yeah.
It's off the trail, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to look this way, that way they can see all the rods on the camera. I can move this camera a little bit now. Drop that a little bit more since I moved that rod from here all the way down to the end.
Oh, Vulcanator just got a little wiggle. It still has a little wiggle.
How much catfish do you think are trying to mess with that big
The
big
bullhead?
catfish? Yeah.
I don't know.
If you think they're trying to mess with it, but they can't fit it in their mouth. I think we're gonna hook the smallest catfish on that rod today. I think it's just gonna take the tip of the hook and pull it. I don't think it's gonna eat the catfish at all. And
Catches another bullhead on there.
Yeah. We could talk about it, Creed. I'm not I try not to get competitive with fishing.
Try not to, but we can get competitive
But we do.
quite quick.
Yeah, because if we do, then that's all I think about.
It's history.
And what I want to do is fish for the species that are like active. That's kind of what we do with multi-species.
Yeah.
We just kind of figure out what's biting at that time of year, and then we
And what's
rig up for them specifically and go after them.
And
That's-
what's safe to catch them with? Like in summer, you can't target muskie. Because if you target
Yep.
muskie and you hook them deep or anything, they're gonna die.
They're gonna.
You can't take them out.
That's why me as a multi-species guy, the only tournament I've ever done was that Sunfishing multi-species tournament.
Yeah, I like
Because
that.
it allows me to do what I do normally and just fish for whatever I think is going to be beneficial or whatever. And I won't fish for like a specific species tournament unless it's super brief. Like, a single day tournament, something like that I'd do. But I'm not going to do a multiple week tournament for just a singular
Ralphie said,
species.
Ralph said I got to step up my fishing skills, but look, I'm in the right place. Yeah, we'll always answer questions. Absolutely. Glad to have you here.
Between
Stuart, I read your. Oh, hold on.
Oh man.
Stuart, I read your comments. I'm ready for you, bro.
Between the Anyfin squad here and me, we have experience in basically every species in the area. So,
Wait,
Except,
what place did you place in the tournament?
well, ultimately I got second. The dude who beat me was fishing saltwater, which was definitely tough. He was on a boat in the Gulf of Mexico, which was definitely tough to beat.
yeah, that's why I don't like doing the competition. Not that it's not, because that's just the nature of the beast. But, like, you know, the big day comes and it's 40 degrees and raining and you're going against somebody that's
What's
85.
Creed
and
saying
sunny.
here? He said my name somewhere in the comments, so I think it applies to me. The multi-species tournament where Mission Discover made everyone forget I was even fishing the tournament. Creed, you did fine. Don't worry about it, man. You were in the final, weren't you? You made the show, you know?
An awesome first and second place.
Huh?
Didn't we get first and second
For
place?
the regular season, yeah. That was the different year.
Yeah, that's what I got first in the first round.
Yeah.
By a lot, like 70 inches, and then the dude fishing in saltwater beat me by like 20 inches in the final.
Yeah.
Because he had a stingray, which definitely helped him, because they got that whole huge tail.
Yeah, it's
So
Yeah, if it's going to be competitive, then I really want to get the rules together on it, and I don't feel like doing
get the
it.
rules.
I'm not gonna set up to fail.
If you want us to get competitive, tell us all the rules and we'll be back and forth all day.
Stewie, go to the post office, figure out how much that trophy costs to ship, because you're shipping that trophy over to me when we get done fly fishing against each other.
yeah. Yeah, get your butts
Wait do you
ready.
see how I can lay a nymph down? Wait do you see a subtle roll cast I'm gonna put a show on for you.
boy, I tell you, I can lay that nymph down, man.
It won't even go into the film. It'll just be right up on top.
If Stuart gives us 1,000 of those hand-tied flies, we're gonna have to put like 5 on each rig.
Right, it's a no-win situation, Stu. If you win, then I just blame your flies.
Exactly.
That is true.
These flies stink.
But he granted, he is also fishing with the same flies though.
I don't know. He says he can't catch nothing on that mop fly
Exactly.
He can't
tries-
catch anything on a mop fly.
or whatever that thing's called.
Oh,
the
I
thing
was
that
gonna
just has
say.
the hook.
I catch my mop fly and woolly bugger. I catch like
Yeah.
90% of the fish I catch on fly is either on a mop fly or woolly bugger. Or granted, I use dry fly caddises a lot too.
Stuart, that's why it's impressive. The floating nymph is just another level of expertise.
Yeah.
I never ever caught like a trout or something on one of those flies that are basically just a hook with that colorful. Ooh.
You better go check that line, make sure it's tight, bud.
Okay.
Yeah, something jumped right there.
One that has like the hook and a little bit of thread on the top and a bead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move both just to make sure.
I'll watch chat for a minute. I have to ship a single 5-inch. I tried to ship a single 5-inch Senko to Stuart, and they tried to charge me $117. So I sent a pack of flies and a box of trout magnets to Stuart, and it cost me $48 to ship. Checking bait. Checking bait. Whoa. Bulk's going crazy.
I just moved that.
It's bopping like it means something.
It's gotta go down.
It looks afraid. It's going crazy.
Good.
Yeah. It might be afraid of something. That's what we need. Keep bopping around, man. Keep bopping. I'm excited. If that thing goes down, it's going to be chaos. Keep bopping around, Mr. Bullhead. Come on. They said it had to be in a box so it wouldn't get lost, and it made it more expensive. Yeah, we put ours in a box, but my dad ships stuff all over the world for his job, and he gave me the smallest box that could fit the stuff in, and it only came out to $48 in shipping. So
Dad,
we lucked out.
I didn't even really try to catch that rod, and I got it halfway out there. We need to add like 4 spools so that I could probably get it across this whole channel.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how much. Yeah, don't fall over. Oh yeah. Not sure how much longer we're going to be out here. We've been going for 2 hours, 40 minutes. We got three catfish on the bank, if I'm correct.
Yes. And guys, yet again, we broke the myth. Every time we come here, we cannot catch less than 2. We always caught 2 or more, except for that day that was storming. We only were fishing for
Stuart
10
says
minutes.
to tell you he found an extra tail. I'm not sure what that means, so
Extra lie, you mean?
I have no idea.
I hit that. That's a hit. This one right here. Before you reeled it in, it was almost over.
Creed said I had a bullhead swallow the hook one time, so I used it for cut bait and caught a 12-pound turtle. Yeah.
12
Well, I know the next 4 long-form videos I have coming out. I have one coming out on Thursday about shoes, actually. Should be interesting. Then I've got one about Florida fishing, then one about an EDC kit. And then the 4th one I know I have coming out will be a video where I fished someone's pet pond. And I ended up catching koi and did a snapping turtle removal. I'll talk about why I ended up doing that in the video, but one of the turtles I caught was probably about 12 pounds, so in that video.
If you guys don't know, we were on our muskie mission. We went out the day before to catch bait. We caught that was the day before we caught the muskie. We caught so much stubs, and we caught the spoon.
Oh, yeah, white rod.
We caught, like, probably,
You got the GoPro on it?
that thing was like a 16-inch chub we caught. We were going to use it for muskie bait.
16-inch chub.
Yeah, that was the huge chub we caught. And then before we hooked it, I'm like, I gotta go do something. Dad holds it, slips out of his hands, and swims away.
16-inch chub would be the state record.
Fall fish, wasn't it?
Oh, fall fish? I've caught a 16-inch fall fish as well. I'm going to say it, but like if it was a chub, it was the state record.
We got a fall fish that was 23 inches.
20, yeah, I think the biggest one I've caught is like 18 or something like that.
We caught.
Oh, white rod still.
I mean, I remember that thing.
I'll put the camera on it, so at the very least, if it goes down, we'll get the camera.
Should be able to fish it, fit all over one.
Well, it didn't have the tip though, so I'm not sure what you want. But at the very least, if we don't get the takedown on the GoPro, we can get it on this.
Yeah, you get behind this.
Do you want your chair?
Yeah, you will. You can stand up. Get a better visual. Lightening that rod up. So
Got 8 people in here, 27 thumbs up, and $7.61. Pretty good night so far. Thanks to everyone for coming in. Who we still got in here?
My eyes are so messed up. That one? Oh,
Bulk, yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Just let it do its magic. So Stuart says, oh, this is kind of tippy right now. It wants to fall forwards.
Here, let me get in the chair. I'll fix this up.
Stuart says 1,012 tails he has. Having to do with something about time.
Yeah,
flies.
he told me that earlier. He's got these flies. He's tiny. He counted all the flies. That guy's excited too.
So if we hook one on the green rod and it's a big big one. I'm not gonna net it. I'm gonna have to be cameraman.
If I hook any of them, these rods are going to have to really watch these logs. I'm going to have to move and go under our lines and all that nonsense.
It is what it is.
Yep.
If you hook one, we'll deal with it.
You got to go to the structure to get them.
You
Then once you
hook
hook
one,
up,
two-
you got to get out of the structure.
What's our timing like? You think we'll cut it around 3 hours, something
Yeah, I
like
think we'll cut it around 3-hour mark. Get everybody home, go to bed.
Is it 240?
It's 2:45. We got like 15 minutes or so.
that? I got a big day tomorrow, so
He's got a big day ahead of him.
What do you
Like-
have to do?
I got 3 hours worth of driving I got to do tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds so hard.
I got a whole lot of nothing,
I got some work.
but I'll fish.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm going. Just saying work makes my mind shiver.
Well,
Work or school?
go to help my grandparents.
Not an
and
option, Stu.
As much
Not
as
an option.
I love my grandparents a lot, and I would do it for free if they needed me, but they also pay well, so that's also good initiative to go up there and help them.
Yes, for sure.
So, going up there to help them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then gotta drive out towards the center of the state, pick someone up, drive back. So I got like 3 hours of driving to do.
Oh, that does not sound that.
I just got gas.
Just got gas. You're about to waste it all.
It pretty much.
Oh,
'Cause my truck gets like 14 miles a gallon.
jeez.
So efficient. On the highway, it gets a solid 17, but
Come on, Rods, let's go.
give him a pep talk.
Give
You
him a
got
pep
this.
talk.
Come on. Teamwork.
He's giving the Rods a pep talk. Give him a pat.
That's what I do to the chickens.
Good. Pet them all, Kev. Catfish Curtis taught us this. Go pet the rods.
I got pet both.
All of them.
Oh, you gotcha.
Oh, white rod just got. Oh, it's working.
White Roger.
Yep. Wait, Kevin. Don't you go jumping on
Oh,
that.
you gotcha.
Kevin, I'm getting that. You just back off. You got a hair trigger, boy. You got to let it take it down. Come on. Come on. Got to keep an eye on all the rods. A lot of times what will happen is one will start going. You'll stare at it for a couple minutes and you'll look down the line at another rod and it'll be bent all the way over.
Bent all the way over, like.
Calm down. It's talking over me. They're still out.
Yeah,
Probably not eating though, right?
I don't know. I just watched one bury himself in the weeds.
He's like,
He was
oh,
out in the open. When I shined my light on him, he dove into the weeds.
it's like, oh, the predators here, better hide.
They're just not committing. We keep getting those light taps, but they're not committing.
Fun fact: if you shine a light on a bullfrog, it like paralyzes them. They won't move. If you shine a light directly on them.
Unfortunately, you can't hunt frogs on their light in Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yep. It would be a lot easier if you could, but it is illegal in Pennsylvania.
Just like in some states, how it is go in the field, drive your truck, and spotlight deer.
It's like they don't want you to harvest because they do the same with crayfish. You got to tear their heads off. Well, you're supposed to keep them whole and filter them through salt water to cleanse them overnight, but you can't do that in Pennsylvania.
Is it salt water or just fresh water?
You put them in salt water, it cleans out their basically like their digestive system.
See, I was talking to Stuart about this. Now, I feel like they make fine on this if you do it.
Thank you, Ralphie.
But technically, if you put a bucket and you floated it in the creek, you left the bucket in the creek,
Yeah.
you put salt water in there, and then you came back the next day and retrieved your bucket. Technically, they're still in the creek, are they not? I mean, under technicality.
I don't want to argue that one.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. We'd have to look at how you do that. But
70. I don't think Jeff's ever caught a 70-pound flatty. Maybe a blue.
He said 70.
Yeah, I don't think Jeff's caught a 70-pound flatty.
The state.
That's huge, man.
he was blue catfishing the other
Right,
day,
that's
wasn't
blue
he?
cats.
Yeah.
That's blue cats.
70-pounder. I'm like, the world record's only like 90 or 80.
You don't know if they are, don't say it. You're hopped up on Mountain Dew.
What's the biggest fish you guys have ever caught? I'm not sure I've ever asked you.
Had to be the catfish.
Together,
Flathead.
the big flatty that we don't even know what it weighed, because the scale was topped out at 50.
It was breaking the scale.
It was literally. It was like 2 years ago, but at that time it was bigger than Kevin.
You think it was up there in the 40-50 range?
Oh, definitely over.
Oh, wow.
The scale we had to use
This guy's scale, and it pinned it out 50, and it was.
because didn't
I
like
couldn't lift it up this way, and I can lift. There we go. I can lift. I know I could lift it up if it was not over 50. The 35s, I had no
Right.
problem lifting.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So we'll say it's over 40. For sake of
We had to-
argument. No doubt about it. It was over 40.
we had
Nice.
to use
I
two.
believe over 50.
Kev, you know what your biggest fish is?
This was the same one probably.
Yeah, you know what? I think is that the fish all four of us fought.
No, that was just me and you.
Okay, you remember the time we caught a big flathead in this pond, and I had
Something jumped again right there.
I had Kevin and his friend. They must have been 7 or 8, and finally it was Robbie, wasn't it? And I'm
It
like,
was Robbie. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
was
like-
the first one to fight it.
I'm like, here you go, Robbie, take the rod. And I didn't even feel it. I just like set it, handed it off, and he's just like, oh, and I'm like, come on, what the heck's wrong with you, man? I'm like, hold that rod. I take the rod. I'm like, oh boy, and I gave it to Kevin. He's like, he gives it back to me. It took like all of us taking turns on this thing. Luckily, it was in a lake. We never would have landed that in a river on that setup.
Oh, by the way, there's 3 people in that. Their whole conversation, buddy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
State record blue cat, 121 pounds. Yeah, get it, Creed.
Yeah. Imagine
Gonna
catching
hit
that
it on
one.
a crankbait.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I broke my biggest fish record only about, oh, there's the rat right there.
Oh, did you give him food?
Yeah, I gave him food.
I broke my biggest fish record only about a month or 2 ago. It's that
Ratty.
rat.
Dirty rat.
I caught a bullnose eagle ray in the surf that was somewhere between 100 and 120 pounds.
That was awesome.
That one tired me out a good bit. My arm was dead by the end of it.
My hardest fighting fish I've ever landed was my 75-pound king salmon, because we were just in a raging river. It was like 45 minutes fighting it from a boat, And I was like,
Mr. Ready.
I was supposed to be the captain and the guide that day, but I ended up hooking up, and then I had to have an 84-year-old guy run the boat for me while I brought this fish in.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he's gonna climb up.
We got a rat on the cooler, guys.
Oh, he's coming out the other
He's coming
side.
around. There he goes.
Magic.
There he is, right there.
He
There
wants
my
to eat
business.
fish.
He's gonna go in that bag. Nope, blew right by it. He's gonna go up to eat our chips, probably.
He's like, hold up, I smell tortilla chips in the other one.
Yep.
I want to see how far up it
Eddie
is.
Gross, welcome in, buddy.
Yeah. So,
We're all going to be out of here in about 7 minutes. We're hoping for a last-minute takedown here.
Remember, pack the rods up last and the net.
Yeah, we'll start packing up at 3-hour mark. We'll leave the camera run while we do that. Just for dramatic effect.
See, he's still fishing down there.
We'll check on the way out. Yeah, we should leave it. If I can get my arms around everything else, then maybe we'll run live and see if Jimmy's still down there. Get Jimmy on camera.
Hey, Jimmy!
and well, at the very least, if it brings any comfort to you, I can carry all my rods in one hand, and I should have another hand open. So if you want me to carry it, I can.
So if we chuck the bait,
We'll check the bait for sure.
then we won't have a problem.
Shouldn't, dude. Shouldn't.
Come on, we need one more.
Okay, we gotta put the rods again. Cause I think every rod had a hit, so everybody go pet the rod.
What are we doing, Kev?
Pet the rod.
Alright, I'll check it all.
I just moved it.
Did you give it a Gucci? Yeah, go! Look at
Oh boy. Start packing a little bit, as much as we can.
Should I dump the water out in the bait?
Yeah, you can do that. Just don't lose your rod. We're going to be live a little bit longer because it takes a while to pack everything up, but I thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate you guys. Jimmy's still down there. We'll try to keep live and see if we can get Jimmy on YouTube before we head out. It'll take a little while here, and we may get one on while we're taking down. Let's figure out what I can pick up and what I can't.
Should I put this line because I tried to wait on it? Got him. Do you have the leash for them? No, the thing to tie them all together. I put that in the T-chair. In the pocket in the T-chair.
Thank you, Creed Garner, Stewart, the Fish Whisperer, and Ralphie's Kids Entertainment for the super chats. I hope I got that right. I'm going off of memory. My memory ain't great. You guys make this possible. Hoping someday where we can travel and do this the right way. But you guys get the gas tank filled up and keep making them happen. So we'll keep taking it one day at a time and see how much we can do. February will be a big road trip all the way down to Florida, and a lot of it's going to be on film or live, so it'll be a big thing for the channel, I hope.
Nolan, make sure you get your share of dew. I've got it, Stuart. Creed's asking what they're going to fish for in Florida.
Great question. I got to see what's there and plan my trip. We were going to go after bass, but then I was like, I really don't want to go all the way down to Florida. So I don't know.
My Florida video coming out soon is saltwater stuff.
So that's kind of what I want to do. Right now, all we're thinking about is getting the RV squared away, getting an RV to rent, and looking for stops and where we're going to lay our head, get down there. And I kind of want to make a beeline for South Carolina and then stop there, rest, and then slow down and start fishing our way down.
Let's see how good my stomping technique is. Not very good, apparently.
Whoa!
Not very good. Where do I put this then?
Yeah, throw it. I see the gold on my dog.
Kept swinging imaginary. Are you gonna, oh, you're still gonna make that video here shortly, even if you don't go down.
Am I reeling my rod?
You're just showing that you can do it with this one.
Ooh. Should I bring my rod in?
Yeah, you can bring some.
Did you dump bait yet?
Yeah. See how slow we take down? Because we really want to keep fishing, but we have responsibilities.
I just saw that thing. I thought it was like a flying fish.
That big bullhead was alive and well.
We throw him back, and of course the giant flathead's gonna eat him tomorrow. Giant flathead's gonna roll in the tummy like, "Where's my food? I know it's here." the rod holder. One rod left, you can bring the bag.
Yeah, can I put your clothes away?
Yeah. Right here.
I've successfully waited to the last the last moment possible. Oh,
Ooh, grab a hit.
yeah.
That's what would hit. Might as well reel down on it.
Give it a little.
Is that thing even on the bottom?
2 ounces of lead. He's on the bottom.
It's weird because as soon as you start reeling, you push right at the top.
It's weird.
Yup.
Huh?
Yep.
Check chat room, Big Ready Bird.
I'm on it.
He's on it. Sweet sauce.
Pepe Le Bob, not Pepe Le Pew. Bob is fed up smelling like a skunk. Glacier Shark's in here. Bank Fishing Adventures is in here.
Yeah, Stacy.
Stacy, what on?
Two for me is correct. Jimmy has had some. That's also correct. And then Kev, you got one, right?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a couple of assists tonight.
So for the first time ever in Mission Discover / anything history down here fishing, I caught more flatheads than they did. That's the first time that's ever happened.
I just gotta say, you would have caught one because you had that ultralight that you caught yours on was just a hook in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's technically cheating. You didn't catch it on your rig. Hey, I'm just saying that's cheating. He didn't catch it on his rig. That's just the hook. He needs to have his whole rig. Wait on a slide.
So it doesn't count. Dang it. All right, never mind.
Yeah, it shouldn't count.
It shouldn't
Guys,
count. I caught it on a live fish on a hook. It shouldn't count because of that reason.
Yep, I'm the boss
As opposed to catching it on a live fish on a hook with a weight.
That's called sabotage, Kevin.
Right, I gotcha.
Little game.
Makes full sense.
Kevin wins.
What did the flathead bite on?
My
Wait, hold on.
flathead-
Is this a riddle?
All right, hold on. What did the flathead bite on? So I caught one on a shiner and one on a bluegill,
I caught mine on a dead head of a fall fish.
and his was on a fall fish head.
A dead fall fish.
All right, Creed says I gotta head out. Awesome live as always. Hopefully I can make it to the live tomorrow.
Thanks,
Don't
Creed.
forget to sub to my channel so I can hit 10K and sub with anything as possible in Mission Discover.
Yeah.
And Littlefen.
Yeah, don't forget Wilson.
I.
Nolan, do you know why? No, I don't. I'm not even sure what we're referring to, Stuart. You gotta give me more context, man.
You know why?
Still working.
I know
Bank
why.
Fishing Adventures is still working.
I know why. Chicken thigh.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes
Because
You know
of that
what?
comment I said to you on your
Chicken
live. I'm still not sure what you're talking to, Stuart,
guess what? Chicken butt.
or what you're talking about. Sorry, man. It could be me, but I'm not sure it is. So you gotta give me some context, Stuart. I'm not sure what's happening. Glacier Shark says that's cool, good baits. Yeah, I mean it worked out. I caught one on a medium light rod. I will explain to you in photos. I'm not super jazzed about that, but sure. Do whatever you want, Stu.
I want to change that.
I trust you at least somewhat. You can't trust anybody fully because everybody's got that little prank side to them or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, if you need me to carry something, I have an extra hand, so
If you want to carry the camera,
I can do that. We're on the move, people. I've got the camera. This ain't a prank. I believe you, Stuart. It might be me. It might be the fact that it's 10:30 some at night, or 10:32. But I'm not on the same page with you right now, man.
What? Yeah, get the phone.
I got my rod sack.
alright.
He's loaded up.
Did everybody get
Kev's
the
loaded up. Kev's got a light load. Look at him. But we're
Good light load.
gonna be on the move. He's a dog. Definitely less traffic than when we came in.
I think that a lot of it was that run. There must have been
Yeah, there were a ton of people running here.
not that bad. Now we'll get in the Jimmy, we're gonna go visit Jimmy.
6 people still in here, late on a Tuesday night. Thanks for joining us.
We're gonna stop by and see Jimmy below us. I don't know if you.
Nolan, read your message. Stuart, it's in my pocket. I'm not reading it right now.
Go to bed, Stuart.
Yeah, give me a minute. What time is it over there? It's I gotta do math. 3:30 in the morning. It's time for bed.
There's the city.
3:34 a.m. That's right.
We're gonna go meet a fisherman that knows what he's doing here. Oh, look at that moon.
Oh yeah, good moon. I was about to turn the camera so they could see it, and then the trees got in the way. Moon up in the sky. Where it's supposed to be, not supposed to be down on the ground. Look at that, nice moon up there. Live stream coming down here.
There he is. There he is. There's Jimmy in the flesh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
He's not just a man behind the chat.
That's right.
He's a real person.
I'm there.
Just a fictitious guy we made up that's actually catching fish.
I'm not an illusion. I'm actually a good person.
Oh, Lord. Oh. So you got a carp and a flatty?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Was the Hickman Creek down there?
Yes, sir.
Nice. You ever done the trail therapy down there?
I have not.
Oh, that's a great time. What's it correct angle?
What
Out there?
what time is what time throughout the year is it, or
April or something like that.
I'll have to look into it.
2 weeks after the opening day.
I'll have to look into it.
They have a kids beach. We go to Howard Ave. And Joe Zatchko was like running the kids beach. We were fishing off of there with him. And that. It's a good time. We caught a tagged fish, got some money.
Nothing wrong with that.
Green eggs and ham guy was shouting you out on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Hey, well now I'm just allowed to drive at my own free will. So I guess if I want to go, I can go down there.
It's
So.
chaos.
Yeah.
It's a long walk down, but it's a fun. It's kind of like fishing Pulaski, New York, to be honest with you. But
Good
it's a whole lot of
news
fun.
is they're expanding the territory this year.
I know.
They're going up to Grandma Stepping Stone, which is Lizzie Lane Dam. Going up to there, down to one of Lane Dam. So it's going to be a lot more crick you can fish.
Yeah, I like just getting out there and spending the day out there.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Beautiful area. Good meeting you.
Likewise.
I'm Bob. It's Kevin. Nolan. So we'll see you around.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good luck. We'll head over to the car and then
We'll end the live over by the vehicle. We have an interesting parking spot today. Usually we park like right here, but the whole parking lot was full when we got here, so we parked way down yonder.
Oh, you might need some of that.
this is Boathouse Row right here.
Yep, scenic tour of Kelly Drive and Boathouse Row. What you need to see here. I've got my headlamp on. Oh yeah.
I wonder if we could fish right there.
I mean, I imagine you could, but should you? That's the real question. Posh place, Stuart says. Jimmy's link was shared out by Stuart. There you go. Hold on, I'm gonna get the cam set up. Because why not? Cool.
All right, guys, we're gonna shut her down. We're gonna get home safely. Thank you all for coming in here. Appreciate you. Jimmy, your man, nice to meet you. Stewie, thank you as always for moderating, helping out so much. You know we're just messing with you.
Here, let me make sure it's more wet.
Oh yeah, even more wet. The fish bump.
Yeah, why are you so wet again?
I don't know.
All right, you guys all have a great night. We will catch you somewhere fishing tomorrow. Payback coming. Go to bed, Stuart.
Go to bed.